Jesus. Tap dancing. H to the Christ. We got we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. It worked. It worked. Team, friend, brothers, mother lovers, ball baggers, nipple lickers, teat suckers. The negativity worked. We gave Sam Houser and Rockstar Games that much shit. They couldn't handle it anymore. And they dropped trailer 2. They dropped trailer 2. They dropped like 1,000 screenshots. We got character backstories. We got the whole 9 yards and then some. Team, holy shit, what is today? Also, before we get into this, no theories. No theories. No trailer theories. No community theories. No one was calling today. Now, I don't care what you say. I don't know if people want to go back on it, whatever. No one was calling today. There was no leaks. There was no rumors. There was zip. There was nothing. Which, today, we're going to get into it all. We're going to get into the trailer. We're going to get into these character stuff, which I'm really looking forward to reading. We're going to look at the screenshots. We're going to get into all the good shit. But there's one thing that I just want to bring up before we get into any of this, right? Today has proven something in this community. And, you know, being a content creator, being a YouTuber, I don't like the term, but being a YouTuber, being a content creator, you are surrounded by it. You're surrounded by the nonsense. You're surrounded by the clickbait. It's not just a hook line when I say to you, AI cats and clickbait rats. There are clickbait rats everywhere you look in this scene, in this industry, right? In this community. We're down bad with it. Today has proven to us that none of us, me included, none of us know shit. No one called today. No one called it. From the top to the bottom, from top streamers to small YouTube channels, no one called it. From insider sources, no one called it. Zaggy Zag, I've just seen the 2. I appreciate your friend, brother. Drops 2 quid and just says hi. Incredible. Appreciate your friend, brother. I'm going to come to the chat. I'm going to acknowledge the chat. We are going to get amongst it. We're going to give shout outs to everyone in a sec. But I just want to get that off my chest. I've just seen J-Dog's donated a 2 as well. Appreciate you, J-Dog. Like I said, I'm going to come to the chat. I'm going to read it. We're going to get amongst it. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. No one called this. No insiders, no leaks, no nothing. Rockstar just went, you know what Rockstar have done? This has been going around for a little bit in regards to, you've seen it a bit on Reddit and you've seen it on social media and X and Twitter and all this other stuff. But a lot of people have said for a while, Rockstar Games, the developers, people who work at Rockstar, possibly even Sam Houser or even Strauss the bank check himself over at Take the Piss Interactive. People have been saying that all those people at Rockstar Games and Take the Piss Interactive are sitting there and they are watching these YouTube channels and they are reading these articles and they are laughing on the other side of the face. Today genuinely feels like that. Today honestly feels as though Rockstar Games has sat there and gone, you know what? You all think you're slick. They've been watching MCT. They've been watching all MCT. They were watching the video I did yesterday. What a dick brain I look like, by the way. Let's just get that out there before we go any further. I was sat there, and I said this in the video, go ahead and check it out. I sat there yesterday and said we weren't getting this trailer in May. Off no sources, off nothing that I'd read, I just said my own personal opinion. We weren't getting trailer 2 in May. They drop it 22 hours later. 22 hours later. Mug the old MCT off and mug the rest of us off while we're at it. But this today does feel as though Rockstar have sat there and gone, we know what you're all talking about. You all think you're slick. You all think you know something and you don't know shit. You know nothing. And I'm glad, if I'm being honest, I'm glad they've done it. I'm glad they've mugged us all off. Me included. Because this now proves to us all that these clickbait articles and these nonsense bullshitters know nothing. We know nothing about any of this shit. And look, I'm not going to sit here and just forget about the last year and a half. We're not going to do that, by the way. But, man, they've given us so much out of nowhere. Shadow dropped, not just Shadow dropped a trailer. They Shadow dropped a trailer, 70 plus screenshots, new characters, character backstories. What even is this? Have they ever dropped this amount of stuff at once, all at once, for anything they've done? I don't think that they have. Right. Enough of the ranting. We've got that off our chest. What I'm going to do, before we scroll through the Rockstar website, because they've got some really cool stuff and we're going to get amongst it, I just want to quickly acknowledge the chat. So where are we? Let me scroll up to the top. Also, I need to apologise. I've changed it up a little bit. I'm reading chat off my MacBook. So this is just a little bit different. So who we shouting out? So Stoner Cat's knocking about. Good to see you, Stoner Cat. We got Tyler Broger as always. Good to see you, Tyler. E-Cat, the real Kratos. Stoner Cat again. Eric Plays Games. Zaggy Zag. Good to see you, Zaggy Zag. Where are we at? Ninja Vastos. Who else have we got? Merkin Callis. Good to see you, Merkin. Leo's getting amongst it. Romain Gamer. Who else have we got? Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. See, this is why you don't do this shit on a MacBook. For God's sake. What is that name? Did someone say Moon? I mean, fair enough. Good to see you. Did someone say Moon? DJ Lotus is knocking about. Right, okay. Squishy Chris. As always, good to see your friend, brother. Dan Luan. Maprov. Ethan Hopkins, Gas Mask. Hayden's knocking about. Good to see you, Hayden. Kicking some boots. Right, okay, so what I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to read the dono. So Zaggy Zag dropped the 2. Appreciate you, Zaggy. And then we've got J Dog with the 2. I'm going to be playing this game with one. I'm going to be playing this game with one hand. Oh, yeah, I agree. That Jason's six-pack was glistening, brother. No, seriously, this trailer 2, I said it in the video that we did before, this trailer 2 might have been called GTA 6 Trailer 2 Ass and Titties. Ass and Titties. Because it was nothing but booty hole and side titty. Not complaining, just wanted to throw that out there. Insightful Fox, knocking about. Good to see you, Insightful, as always. It's a great Tuesday. No shit, brother. No shit. Again, man, who the hell called this? Who the hell called this on a Tuesday? On a random ass Tuesday? What do Rockstar think they're doing? Right. Team, shall we get amongst it? Shall we get amongst this website? I think we shall. So, coming May 26, 2026, I've said my opinion on the May 26, 2026 thing. I'm still not convinced the game's going to come out in May. Hopefully. Oh, man. Fishy's knocking about. Good to see you, Fishy. I've already spotted you. Good to see you, friend, brother. After seeing this trailer and after seeing these screenshots, I've never wanted to be more wrong in my entire life. But I'm not convinced it's coming out in May. Please, God, I hope it comes out in May after seeing this trailer. After seeing this trailer, I really hope I'm wrong, but I'm not confident. Right, let's scroll down. The first thing that I need to say, I know it's like a tiny little thing, but when you scroll through the website and it comes up with all this stuff, the way they've done it, the way it's so intricate, man, it's Rockstar. They are proving today, they have proven that all this negativity and all this bullshit that I've given them, I'll hold my hand up, all this negativity that we've thrown at them, they've just laughed at it and gone, yeah, all right, just you wait. Just you wait. You want to give us shit? Just you wait. So let's read this shit. Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. So straight away, man, that is that interesting? Yes, I think it is interesting. So let's read it again. Jason and Lucy have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America. So, a lot of talk's been going around that obviously it's going to be a Bonnie and Clyde story and what have you, and the one theory that was going around a while back, if I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, someone pull me up if I say this wrong, but someone mentioned that possibly we are going to witness Lucia on how she ended up in prison. And the theory was it was going to be something to do with Jason and Lucia, and either they were going to be part of a gang or something, and there's a possibility it's very similar to how GTA 5 starts out. Do you know when we start out in North Yankton with Michael and Trevor, and we basically see how that goes west? There's a possibility this game starts with how basically Lucia gets caught and maybe Jason gets away. I'm not too sure. Obviously, we'll eventually find out when the game comes out. But in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida. Now, at first you read that. For me personally, I read that and I think, man, that sounds interesting as shit. So we got corruption in the police force. Awesome. Brother, there's been corruption in the police force in every single Grand Theft Auto game. So as cool as it sounds, I'm not going to overhype that too much and just ignore and pretend like that isn't what GTA is about. Big Chris, trust the process. Rockstar Games, no shit, trust the process. Big Chris, no shit. Right, let's keep scrolling down again. This is the first thing that I want to bring up as well when it comes to the Rockstar website. And I said before that I really like how they've made it intricate. When you're scrolling through and you've got these sort of like animated screenshots. How cool does that look? Sorry, I don't care. It's the little things, man. I gotta say, I feel like a scumbag. I feel like a genuine scumbag. The amount of shit I've been giving this company for months because they've given us nothing. And again, I'll stand on my principles and I'll say this company still ignored its community for a year and a half. And like Big Chris said then, you trust the process. I mean, fair enough. But when you finally come around to it, when they finally give you some stuff, Rockstar, I mean, look, it's just little things like this, but son of a bitch. Look at Jason, man. He's getting amongst it. The D-Man's knocking about with the 2. Appreciate you, D-Man. Hey, MCT, you called it. 2 slow-mo chat is wild. What? What? Hey, MCT, 1, you called it. 2, slow-mo chat is wild. Sorry, dear, I don't know what you're on about there. Hey, MCT, 1, you called it. And 2, slow-mo chat is wild. What did I call? Because I called it completely wrong. I said, brother... I said yesterday we weren't getting this trailer in May and they dropped it within 24 hours. I called it completely wrong. And slow-mo chat is wild. I don't know what he's talking about in regards to the slow-mo chat. I haven't changed chat, so if chat's messing up, I don't know what's going on there. I don't think I've changed chat. Either that or you're just talking about me not actually reading chat in general. The reason is just because I want to get through this website. I want to get through all the good shit. I don't want to just sit here rambling for ages like you know I try and do. And also as well, I have got, like I said before, I've got the MacBook up, so that's where I'm reading chat, so it's a little bit different. But I appreciate the 2, nevertheless. Filter's knocking about. Good to see you, Filter. Where are you? Platypus Noise. Good to see you, Platypus. Nah, forget feeling sorry. They still suck. Yeah, look, Platypus... It's awkward, man, because, like I said, I've been giving this company shit for so many months, and you look back at the past couple of videos that I've done, and I've really gone on them, and I've said, you know, the scumbags, they pull scumbag moves and all this other shit, and I'm not going to sit here and forget the last year and a half, but, man, I didn't see this coming. Even without the trailer, and I know it sounds wild to say this, but even without the trailer, what they've done with this website, when you go through all this character stuff now, and the 70 plus screenshots that we've got, that would have been enough, but they dropped the trailer with it as well. They easily, right, they could have dropped the trailer and then done nothing else for 6 months. And they've given us all this. I weren't expecting it. It's caught me completely off guard. Completely off guard. Right. Let's carry on, shall we? So, Jason Duval. I'm sorry, man. Just one more time. Just look at this shit, man. It's crisp. It's crisp. It's clean. Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life. Here we go. Right. So, Jason Duval. Duval, by the way. No one called that last name. Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army, that's interesting, trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Jason wants an easy life, but things keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks, which I think the majority of GTA characters have done, if we're being completely honest. After a stint in the army, trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. So the drug runner thing, isn't really new to GTA. That much is obvious. But the army background, again, am I being wrong in saying this, chat? But I didn't see anyone calling that Jason had an army background. So that's another tick that the fact that none of us knew what the hell were going on. Right? Am I wrong? No one. Unless I've completely missed it. I've not seen one report, one article that said Jason had an army background. So, again, you kind of think back to yourself, what the hell have we had for a year and a half? Has the majority of it just been absolute bollocks? Eric plays games with a 2. Appreciate you, Eric. He means enable slow mode for live chat. He means enable slow mode for live chat. Enable? I don't know what you're on about. Slow mode is on, isn't it? I'm sure slow mode's on. It's on for like, isn't it like you got to wait like 7 seconds in between or something? Hey, regardless. That's what the, what do you call it? That's what the mechanics are there for. What you called, you little mugs? Eric's one. Tyler's one. I forgot the name of it. Oh. Zaggy Zag, it's not on, I think. Nope. Oh, shit. That's awkward. I thought slow mode was on. Oh, what's... Who's a bloody thing? What are they called? I can't think what they're called. What are they called on live streams? Eric's one. Eric plays games. What? Nope. Chat is deaf wild unless I'm mod. Yeah, you are a mod. That's the one. Mods in this chat. I think Eric's one. Tyler's one. Declan Graham's one, but he's not here. Righty's one. And I think Squishy Chris's one. If any of the mods can put slow mode on in the chat, because apparently slow mode isn't on, even though I thought it was, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, she has got it right there, moderators. Right, so, where are we at? Working for the day. It might be time to try something new. So, that basically says that Jason's come from an army background and he's got into drug smuggling, but he wants to basically get into something new. So, is there a possibility that Jason is going to be trying to get out of the drugs trade? Possibly. So, we'll scroll down again. We've got some really nice screenshots here. And sorry, but this brother is jacked to the tits. Jacked to the nines. He's a ball of muscle. Look at that left arm, Chief. I'm talking bicep. I'm talking forearm. And I'm talking traps. The guy lifts like it's no tomorrow. Right, let's carry on scrolling down here. Oh, and again, look, this is one of, because I quickly rolled through it before. This is one of my favourite animated screenshots. This one coming up here. Look, that caught me completely off guard. How sick is that? Scrolling through and just... Whoop-pow! So nice. Nice glasses, by the way. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Right, so there's something... We'll get to the end of Jason's thing because there's something that I want to just quickly mention. And I think a couple of the soy boys are going to be jumping all over it. Another Day in Paradise, right? Is that... Another Day in Paradise, right? Oh, shit! Is that a call to... Whatchamacallit? Phil Collins? Being in Vice City Stories? Imagine if it is. Oh! If Phil Collins is in this game. Son of a bitch, if Phil Collins is in this game. Eric plays games. Again, thanks for the 2. Can't really enable slow mode. You need managing mod. Oh, for God's sake. Why is there always something? Why is there always something? The thing is, because of the way I've got this stream set up, I can't go to the YouTube tab. I'm reading chat on the MacBook and then I'm scrolling through Rockstar Games. The only way I'd be able to do it is if... Right, you know what, just give me 2 seconds. Let me just put the waiting screen on. I'll literally give me 20 seconds. Let me see what I can do here. Right, team. It says that slow mode has been on, and now it's on for 10 seconds. So I think we should be Gucci. Hopefully. There we go. Right, so we're getting amongst it. Typical, innit? One of the biggest live streams I've probably got going so far on this channel, and technical difficulties every goddamn corner. Right, Another Day in Paradise, right? So like I said, that possibly could be a nod towards Phil Collins coming over from Vice City Stories. I'd love that if it was. Also, just quickly, I say that, I can't bring it up. Who was the character? Someone's been saying that there's a character from Vice City that could be the first character to jump over from the 3D universe to the HD universe. Is it, what's his name? Is it Phil, the gunrunner? Because apparently there's a screenshot. Phil's ammunition. And people are saying it's the Phil from GTA Vice City. How mad would that be? Ears, click on the image to enlarge them, MCT. Ah, you want them enlarged, do you? Well, you know what? We can get amongst it if that's what you want, Chief. Another Day in Paradise, right? Okay, so I'll click the images in a sec, Ears, just for you. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now, it's hard to tell. So, again, that's interesting. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Now, look, if it was just standard and Lucia was just chill, and she was just on the same level as him, I don't think that script there exists. But me and Lucy could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. So what does that, is that saying that Jason is eventually going to have to dump her ass in the end of it? Or is it the other way around? And is Lucia going to be sort of like a loose cannon? Yeah, who said Phil Cassidy? Yeah, that's it. Phil from Big Chris have said it. Phil Cassidy. So, for anyone who can't remember Phil Cassidy was a character. He was either in GTA Vice City or Vice City Stories. Maybe he was in both. I can't remember. But people have seen him. I think he's in the trailer, isn't he? He's on the TV screen. And then the screenshot it says Phil's ammunition. That's mad. That's wild. I know there's been Easter eggs, that we've seen. What was it? The poster that had CJ on it in GTA 4. This, correct me if I'm wrong, would this be the first actual character that shows up from the 3D universe in the HD universe? Because if that's a possibility, then it's Thunderdome. It's Thunderdome. Anyone can show up. I'm just having it. Meeting Lucy could be right. Okay, so we read it. So Ears have said that they want to enlarge the screens. Let's just quickly do that. So, I mean, look, I know when it comes to screenshots that you can upscale them. So there's a possibility that it's not going to look this crisp in the game. But regardless, look at it, man. Ridiculous. And I'm going to say something else as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits. You know what that means? No AI. It's not AI, it's real. It's damn real. I saw someone was taking the piss saying that was Ryan Gosling. The one thing that I am going to point out, which I don't think a lot of people have pointed out at the moment, Jason, throughout the trailer, was rocking different kind of hairstyles and different kind of like stubble and beard. Now, obviously, I know that it's a GTA game, and obviously, you're going to be able to edit the character. But are we trying to say that the trailer actually covers different parts of the, like, different times in the story? Is that a possible thing that we're going to get? Was it intentional? I mean, because look, if that is, am I right in thinking that is supposed to be Jason? That's supposed to be his mate? Because this guy, we're going to come to him later, but this dude over here is supposed to be Jason's mate, right? So if that is Jason, he's got the long blonde locks there. What, does he shave him off and then become some, like, what? And the thing is as well, if he's coming from the army background, wouldn't it be the other way around? Wouldn't it be, he's coming from the army with the shaven head, so he looks like this. Oh, let's enlarge that if we can do. So if he has the army background, surely he would have come out the army and would have looked like this. And then years down the line, when he got used to life in Leonida, he'd look like this. Am I right in thinking that? I could be wrong, but let me know what you think in the comments. Jay Sanders, in the chat, sorry. Jay Sanders with a 5. Appreciate you, Jay. Here's the 5 I had no info before the earnings call. Kicked in the nuts Friday. Info dump Tuesday, as y'all put it. So much for no use, yeah. Jay, are you smoking that good pipe? That went right over my head, but I appreciate it nevertheless, Jay, with a 5. Here's the 5 I had on no info before the earnings call. Oh, you bet. Oh, shit. Oh, you bet. Yes, I forgot. We bet, didn't we? We bet a 5. So what? You said there were going to be no info before the earnings call. Oh, no, Jay. It's the other way around. I owe you 5 because I said there was going to be no info before the earnings call. Look, it's cracking me up at the moment that I'm getting comments on the video that I put up, and I'm getting comments on this stream saying I called it right. Friend brothers, I called it dead wrong. I said we weren't going to get anything before the earnings call. I was completely way off with it all. I wasn't expecting today, but God bless Rockstar Games we got today. Again, we got another cool as shit animated screenshot, so I'm just going to take my time scrolling through this. I mean, look at that. I said before, actually, let me just scroll back up a sec. I said that this was my favourite one, and that is good. But shit, you know what? That's just as good. Look at that. Talking 180. Again, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know that they could easily upscale this for the website, but how crisp does that look? How crisp are we talking? Right, so we're getting to Lucia now. Lucia Caminos. Very, very interesting. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. So, life has been coming at her swinging fighting for her family landed in Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. So, look, a lot of people have been talking about Lucia and saying that she's a hacker, saying that she's sort of like the tech person of the team, right? And she might very well be. But this caught me off guard. Because in the trailer you can see her fighting, and obviously you got this screenshot of her getting all sweaty, getting amongst it. Looks like she's in a gym. Does that tell us that possibly we are going to be able to go to the gym again like we were in GTA San Andreas? I said this a while back. I really didn't like that mechanic in San Andreas. I'm sorry. I know some people did, but I didn't personally. I thought it was it was good when I were a kid playing San Andreas back in the day, because I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm going to get on roids. I'm going to get on the juice. But playing the game now, I don't want like every sort of 2-day life cycle. I get a notification in the top left. Oh, you're going to have to go and hit the gym because you're starting to lose. Like, no, shut up. Just stick me in the arse with some injections. You know what I mean? Put me on the juice. That's a good point, actually. Can we turn Lucia into a massive ball of steroids? That'd be quite interesting. But yeah, no, I was taken aback by this, that Lucia apparently has been living on those rough streets. And she's been knocking blokes out for fun, apparently. Righty, underground MMA gym would be sick. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd say that. But no, to be fair, imagine if they do implement something where you can have different fighting skills depending on like what gyms you go to. That would be pretty sweet, if I'm being honest. Hold on a minute. I've just noticed something. Fighting for her family landed her in Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Chat. Question. What do we reckon that means? Can I just highlight that? Oh, it's in pink. Sheer luck got her out of Leonida Penitentiary. What do we mean by this? What do we think's going on here? I'm going to throw a theory out on the top. So I want answers in the chat. I'm going to take a couple of minutes and I'm going to actually read chat and I'm going to read your answers, right? Sheer luck got her out. Off the dome, my theory is Jason goes to get her out. Again, there's a theory going around. And I think there's still some weight to it. I know a lot of people try and poo-poo it, but there's a possibility that Jason's got influence in the police. Is there a possibility that Jason has somehow pulled some strings and got Lucia out early? Because sheer luck got her out. What else could that be? Interesting. Chat, again, let's just get a couple of minutes here. I just want to see what people are thinking about that. Sheer luck got her out. What do you think that means? Where are we? Let's have a look here. MMA gyms would be great setting 1v great setting 1v1s. Lucia belongs to the streets and Jason's a fed. Hey, righty. I'm rocking with the Jason's a fed thing. Look, oh god, I'm definitely going to butcher this name. Lunginsani Kumalo. Good to see you, friend, brother. There's probably going to be a fight club like in a Ballad of Gay Tony. That'd be interesting. Shay, random prison releases or her family knew someone in the force. Where are we? Liam says Jason's a cop. Possibly. Maybe a doppelganger. Jason busted her out to entrap her. Fishy, that's a great shout. I saw that. That was going around a while back. That possibly Jason gets Lucia out and he gets close with her because he wants to get to know Lucia's gang because it's going to be like a Rico case. Oh, it would be interesting. Let me just, I said that I was going to actually acknowledge your answers. So let's quickly scroll up here. Man, this is quite difficult. Streaming on the PC and then reading the chat off the MacBook. This is not something I'm used to. Shay, she does have the ankle monitor after, so it must be legal. Oh, what, when they get her out of the prison? Oh, yeah, I think the trailer confirms that it is legal, definitely. Yeah, looks so damn good, bro. Cal, good to see you, Cal. Maybe she was released on good behaviour. Do we think that's possible? Yeah, but the thing is, Cal, sheer luck got her out. Being let out on good behaviour doesn't come down to sheer luck, right? Like, being let out on good behaviour means you've been let out on good behaviour. Like, you've done that. Sheer luck got her out. What the hell do we think that is? Adelaide says, I hope he's not a cop for real. I think he might be an undercover cop. See, there's a lot of people in this chat that thinks Jason's an undercover fed, thinks he's a rat cheese piece of shit. Very interesting. Jason was in the army, but I don't think he is a fed. See, again, we said this before when we were reading through Jason's thing. If we scroll back up to the top here, look at the animation. If we scroll back up to the top here, Jason, for everyone that's just joined it, if we go back, Jason grew up in the grifters. After a stint in the army, trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys. So, again, the whole thing of Jason possibly being a fed does kind of check out. See, look, Jay Sanders again. Jason is a narc. The whole thing of Jason being an undercover fed would kind of tie into the army background. Like, imagine if the army released him, but, like, he's been doing, like, some secretive ops work, and then, you know, they send him to Leonida to look, like, work undercover, and then he gets close to Lucia. I did a video a while back. I'm going maybe 4 or 5 months ago or so, and I was talking about the possibility of Jason being an undercover fed and getting close to Lucia because he wanted to get close to Lucia's gang. There's a possibility that that could check out. And again, the whole army background is new. The whole army background is new to me. I didn't think Jason had an army background. Only smart moves from here, so we'll just scroll down. Again, look, different looks for Lucia, showing that obviously we're going to be able to have different hairstyles and stuff, which I pretty much, I think a lot of us just assumed. Holy shit! That's a face only a mother could love. I didn't see that coming. What? So apparently maybe I should click on all these screenshots because there's stuff going on here that we don't even realise. Is that Jason again in the background? Of course it is. Look at the state of that arm. Jesus. The guy just pumps for a living, man. He's an absolute ball of muscle. Let me just quickly as well show. Look, how goddamn realistic does that towel look? The towel, the phone. Man, Rockstar aren't playing no shit. They aren't playing no shit when it comes to this game. And then you click on this, and oh my god. Who is that? Who is that? Jesus Christ. That's That's some rough house right there. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mum has dreamed of since they'd... Now I read this before and this is interesting. I knew that I was going to come back to this. So check this out. This one's interesting. And again, not a lot of... not a lot of people. No one has mentioned this before all this stuff has happened today. So again, we've got the Jason and the army background, which no one mentioned. And now we've got this. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mum has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. Sorry, come again? Lucia wants the good life her mum has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. So Lucia isn't from Leonida. She's from Liberty City. That is interesting. New information. No one called this. No one knew this. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. So we've got a Liberty City tie-in. Think of characters that Lucia or Lucia's family possibly could be connected to. Is there a possibility? Ballad of Gay Tony. You know what I'm hinting towards, don't you? Filters called it. Luis Lopez. Again, I'm not trying to say, I know it sounds racist saying that, the typical Hispanic person has to be connected to the one Hispanic person in Liberty City. But I'm just trying to think of characters, like main characters that we know that are from Liberty City. Luis Lopez. Is there a possibility we got some connections going down? Oh, interesting. Anyway, let's scroll, carry on. I mean, sorry, can we just... I keep saying every time I come across these animated screenshots, right? I keep saying this one's my favorite, this one's my favorite, but I'm not gonna lie, friend brothers, there's a possibility I'm in love. Let me say something right now. No one's touching her. When I'm playing GTA 6, I swear to God, no one's coming close to her. I'm going to be pumping. I'm going to be taking Jason to the gym, and I'm going to be pumping the juice just to protect her from anything. Look at, brother. I think did someone say hot coffee somewhere? It's a goddamn video game. What are we doing? Just one more time, and then we'll scroll. Man, Rockstar Games. I mean, the only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. I'm just gonna leave it there just for a second while we just read chat, just for a second if we can do, just for a second, because I've just seen that Insightful Fox has dropped a 2. Good to see you as always, Insightful Fox. Franklin's cousin-in-law. Oh, are you talking about Lucia? I just don't see the connection though, because Franklin's from Franklin is from San Andreas, Los Santos, right? If Lucia's family is from Liberty City, I don't get the connection, but I appreciate the 2 anyway. Insightful. Man, I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ, There is a lot of attractive MP. There's a lot of attractive. Am I going here, by the way? I need some H2O, man. I don't think I feel too well right now. Let me just take 2 seconds. If we can do. I mean, if Jason wants to rumble about something, then me and him can get amongst it. But I need to scroll on, team. Oh no, she keeps going. No, there we go. Right. I think. Jesus Christ. A life with Jason could be her way out. Right, okay. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favour. May the odds forever be in your favour. Lucia's committed to her plan no matter what it takes. So again, that's interesting. It might just be a choice of words, but Lucia's committed to her plan. So we said before that Jason sounds like he's trying to get out of the drugs game, and you've got Lucia now who is out of prison from a stroke of luck, and Lucia's committed to her plan of making things better. What was it quickly that we could, that we just, more than anything, Lucia wants the good life for her and her mum. Her mum has dreamed of since they did Liberty City, but instead of heartbreak fantasy, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. So, yeah, by the sounds of it, it's, hi. Lucia's got a plan, obviously, of a better life. See, this is the thing. In regards to GTA, that's the majority of what we get with Grand Theft Auto games, right? The protagonist always wants a better life, and it's always, oh, well, we'll do this one last job, and we'll have enough money to set us up straight, and we'll do this and we'll do that. So it's a very similar, at the moment, it feels like a very similar story to what we normally get with Grand Theft Auto, obviously other than the love story of Bonnie and Clyde. But yeah, fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favour, Lucy is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes, and a life with Jason could be her way out. So by the sounds of it at the moment, it's very sort of, it's leaning towards they're going to need each other to get out of this life, if that makes sense, which I think a lot of us probably thought was going to come anyway. Oh shit! That guy randomly came out of nowhere. Oh, look, I'm glad that he has said pop these screens up, by the way, because I'm missing a hell of a lot if I don't. I mean, I was going to say that looks like Jason's having a bad day, but I don't think that's his face structure. And then we'll just go over here. Anything's going to pop up. We got a back tattoo on this lady. We got a very wild hairstyle. That looks like the early 2000s. And Lucia's just, again, that is the gold sequin dress that a lot of people were talking about in regards to the trailer and the jiggle physics. But don't need to say anything more than I need to say. Aha! Now this is interesting. We can't zoom in on this. We can only zoom out. Shit. Right, oh, can we? No, we can't. We can't zoom in, team. We can't zoom in. Right, okay. This is something, and unfortunately, I can't zoom in, so you're going to have to take my word for it. But round here, you can see that I'm magnifying the glass over it, right? That word says, I think it says, hold on a minute, Gloriana. Now, I saw this on social media before, right? A few people are saying there's a possibility that is going to be another state in the game. It might not be there straight away. It might get referenced on these license plate. It might get referenced on the radio or something. But there's a possibility this is going to be a state, and it might be sort of like the first big DLC coming forward. So how mad is it that already they're giving a nod to the future big DLC and the game's not even released yet? That would be absolutely mad. But yeah, that's a theory going around at the moment that Gloriana possibly could be another state in the game, so have to keep your eyes open for that. And again, we got some new fresh artwork. Again, man. Trailer, screenshots, new artwork, characters, backstories for the characters. I said it at the start of the stream, I've called this company, Scumbag Company, for a long time now. They didn't have to drop all this in one day. They could have given us the trailer and dropped all this a couple of months later. They're giving it us all at once. Absolute scumbags. Absolute scumbags. Can I just say one thing? I really hope that these two make it, because this bum needs to get more trainers. This guy has been wearing the same blue slip-ons for the past two artworks. I mean, come on. Chief, at least change the colour. Actually, I've just seen it. He's got money in the bag. Come on. Foot Locker must be half an hour away, surely. Dear. Right, anyway, we'll keep scrolling down. Only in Leonida. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. So we're talking drug dealers going on during the night? I mean, that checks out, right? Aha! Right, okay, so we're getting into the character profiles. And this is the first one that I want to bring up. Karl Hampton. This cat looks cool as balls. Sorry, possibly already one of my favourite characters. Already possibly one of my favourite characters. And I didn't even know the bum existed when I woke up this morning. Jay Sanders has dropped to 5. Again, another 5. I appreciate it, Jay. Ashanti and Lucia in the same game. Ass is the side mission. What is that comment? Ashanti and Lucia in the same game. Ass is the side mission. I mean, fair enough. Appreciate the 5 every time, Jay. Karl Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Already, am I thinking, are we getting the vibe of Lester and Jimmy? That's just the vibe that I'm getting. Also, this Donnie has got some has got some interesting tattoos. He's copying Joe Hart with the little rings over here. Fish. I'd like to know what that text says on the fish. Oliver, I need to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, when it comes to digits now, I don't know if anyone else does this. I've got to start counting them because of AI. I want to make sure that images aren't smashed with AI. I don't know what that is on his knee, and then it looks like he's got like some dinosaurs and stuff. But this isn't the shirt that I'm talking about. In one of the screenshots, he's wearing a shirt, and it's like got aliens on it. So there's a possibility he's going to be a conspiracy theorist, and I'm all over it. But man, seriously, this character looks cool as shit. So, Carl Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Oi, I said... Oh! I called it! Ha! I've called it! I called this! Oh, team. Friend brothers. When did I call this? I didn't call it in the last video. I think I called it in the video before, the stream before. I said, people were asking me the question, MCT, what do you think about the possibility of a third character being in GTA? Or do you think that one of them, in regards to Jason and Lucia, could possibly die? I said, I think they're going to add a third character into it, like a friend of Lucia, a friend of Jason's, and that's going to be the mug that's going to die. Oh, no. Don't do this to me, Rockstar. I'm already loving Karl. He's already my favourite character. He's brown bread. I'm convinced he's brown bread. There is, at the very least, I think we're going to get an option to kill this guy. I think at the very least, I think they're going to string us along, and then towards the end of the game, it's going to come out that either Jason or Lucia is working with the feds, is working with the police, and maybe Karl finds out because he's a conspiracy theorist, and we have to get rid of him. Oh, no. Someone hold me. I don't feel right. I just 2 seconds. I just need to, everything's all right with the world again. Everything, everything's fine with the world. Seriously, who has greenlit putting this soft porn on Rockstar Games website? I can't. We got to keep going. We got to keep going, team. Oh, Karl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's dead on arrival, isn't he? He isn't making it to the end of the game. He's not seeing GTA 7. I'm convinced he's not seeing GTA 7. Brother, this guy isn't even going to be a footnote in Red Dead 3. Oh, Karl. Oh, already I feel like me and Karl have got something there. Oh my god. If Jason domes this guy, I'm going to throw him off a bridge. Head first. Look how cool he looks. I'm sorry, man, but look how cool he looks. Look at him. Don't give a care in the world. Don't give a shit. Oh, man, we're getting amongst it. Also, this t-shirt as well. Violence is cool, thanks video games. I mean, favourite character. Favourite character. And I'm sorry, Karl's got it. Favourite character in the whole GTA franchise. Couldn't care. You can shove Franklin, you can shove Nico where the sun doesn't shine. We've got Karl and he's staying. I don't care. If this little Jason Webb even gets given the option to dome this fucker, I'm not going to carry on the story. I'll just wait for online to come out. Again, I made the call before. It's interesting to me that Jason's got like 3 different looks in these screenshots, in these trailers. You've got sort of like the surfer vibe going on with the long hair. And then obviously you've got the others with like the short hair. Do we think that it's more the start of the game, Jason's sort of like adapted to the Leonida life? Or do you think the start of the game, Jason's going to be like sort of like the army bum that comes out the army and then eventually he gets used to the Leonida life, meets Karl, and they get amongst it. Sorry, look how cool this guy looks. Also as well, is this mini golf? Is there a possibility that we're going to get a mini golf minigame? Because I'm all over that. We got golf in GTA 5, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got mini golf. I'll take anyone to mini golf right now on GTA Online, and we can get amongst it. Love the alligator in the background, by the way. We've got a crown as well on top of whatever that is. And that's the alien shirt that I was talking about. Damn, I don't care what you say about it. Look at his little fat, podgy face. Oh, I just want to squish his face. I just want to grab his chin. Karl, I'm not kidding. I make this promise to you right now, brother. Big pimp. I'm not going to kill you. If I get the option, I'm not going to carry on the game. I'll wait for online. I don't care. And we've got, by the looks of it, this is the other animated. Now, obviously, this one isn't as good as. I'm not going to scroll all the way up to the top to Lucia's. I'm not going to scroll all the way up to the top to see Lucia's face again. But the Karl animated. Hi, the Karl animated screenshot is a very good one. It's a very good one. But again, let's just check this out. Awesome. Do we think Karl's going to be involved in the drug smuggling? I think that look, if we're being... Hold on a minute. Has something dropped out of that plane? Oh, shit! I've just seen something. Look at the plane. The plane just dropped something. So I've just got my confirmation then. So Karl is in on the drug smuggling as well. So Karl and Jason are getting amongst it. Ah, fair enough. I mean the drug smuggling, not the shagging. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Oh my god. Brother, this guy is my favourite Grand Theft Auto character in the whole goddamn franchise. Sorry, but he is. What the hell is that comment? There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. That is the realest comment I've ever seen in my entire life. No one's even said that to me in real existence. That comment is bang on. Right? When you really think about it, there are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do missions with this fat bastard. I can't wait. I can't wait to play pool with him and smoke him. I can't wait to 9-ball the prick. Oh my god. He's just... I mean, look at the titties. I said that this trailer was nothing but ass and titties. Aha. There's one thing, Space Tex. I've just seen you drop the 10. I appreciate it, friend, brother. I'll come to it in just a sec. There is one thing. Am I gonna have to be that prick that mentions something here? Unless, oh no. I don't want to be the negative nanny. I'm just gonna quickly point something out just because I've seen it, and then I'm not gonna bring it up again because this is a positive day. But what are those physics around those cans being on that water? Is this supposed to be water? Because if it is, what's the little water physics going on here? I don't really get what's going on here. That doesn't look too crisp. But look, I'm not this isn't the day to be negative. Holy shit. Look at that screenshot. This is a screenshot I've not seen a lot of people talking about. I'll leave you with this one. Well, I say leave you. I'm just going to read chat for a sec. So I'm going to leave it on that screenshot because that's interesting. So let me just quickly go up here. So level 1 dropped to 2. Level 1, I appreciate your friend, brother. Choice comes down between Lou and Karl. Who lives? Lou. Lucia. Lucia's 6 feet under, chief. Sorry to say it. She's a statistic the moment I get the option. I am not going to let anyone hurt this fat bastard. I'm not going to let anyone come near him. I mean, Lucia's protected, don't get me wrong. Possibly is the most beautiful Grand Theft Auto character ever known in existence. But Karl is a different... I think it's a different plane of existence, personally, in regards to Karl. I just feel like there's a connection here. Son of a bitch is wearing a 3D flamingo shirt. I can't with this guy. I can't with this guy. Ridiculous. Space Text with the 10. Right, let me read this out. If Jason is not undercover, he's being used by feds. He becomes Lucia's pen pal under orders to infiltrate her crime ring. When he picks her up, it's the first time meeting. That's my theory. Holy shit, Space Text. Appreciate the 10, first of all. And I'm going to say something now. That is very similar to what I said months ago. Again, if you go back and you watch the video that I did, and I think I'll have to do a new video on it now, in regards to what the Grand Theft Auto story could be, I said something very similar to that. I said Jason is going to get connected to Lucia while she's in prison somehow, if he isn't connected to her beforehand. And he's going to pick her up at the prison, and basically he's going to use her to get into her gang, and he's going to infiltrate the gang because they want to do sort of like a Rico sting operation. And it's going to come out at the end of the story. It's going to come out that Lucia finds out that he's an undercover fed, and then they have to work together to go against like this big bad at the end of it. But yeah, Space Tex, I think you're on the same sort of wavelength as what I am in regards to the story. But again, if we can just bring it back to today, so many people have been convinced that they know what's been going on with the GTA story before we even got mention of it. Today has shown so many of us that we haven't known shit. There's been so many of us that thought we had this game down to a T, that we knew what was going on. And I think today's been a big shock for a lot of us, me included. Well, me overall, I think. Trust me, team. You grabbed me 24 hours ago and you said that I'm going to be sat here talking about 70 plus screenshots and trailer 2 and new characters. I'd be like, yeah, all right, pull the other one, mate. So this, hold on a minute, before we get into this screenshot, let's just quickly read a bit of chat. I'm going to read what's in front of me. Zaggy Zag, we simping for Cal now. Brother, we've been simping for Cal for a year and a half, and we didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. We've been simping for Cal since GTA 5, and we didn't even know it. We've been simping for Cal since Vice City, and we didn't even know it. Space Tex, you must have planted the seed then. Yes, Space Tex, I must have done. Maybe you saw the video and you was like, and it's stuck in your grey matter. Right, so again, if we look at the screenshot, Jason, he's rocking that beach bum vibe once again. You know, he's got sort of like the long shaggy hair in a way. That tattoo's interesting. That tattoo looks like sort of like an army vet tattoo, and again, he's got the army background, so that checks out. The screen in the background, that kind of looked a bit like the alligator from the mini golf. So maybe that could be sort of like the mini golf place, but there's going to be that many places in this map. It probably isn't. This old dude over here, this fisherman with the beard. If you go to the trailer, and I'm just thinking off the top of the dome here, there's a picture in the background of an old dude with, it looks very similar. He's got sort of like a blue hat on, and he's got a white beard, because when I was watching the trailer, I was going to make a comment and say it looks like Uncle Albert from Only Fools and Horses, and I'm seeing him again. So is there a possibility that this character is knocking about in a few pictures? Could it be, what's the guy called in Red Dead that haunts you? The man with no name. Is there a possibility that we're going to get old fisherman Bill Hitchcock over here, and we don't know who the hell he is? Let's have a gander here. What else have we got? I can't read the text too well. What's going on? Joe Shorts blast something. I can't read the end of that. And then that woman has got is that an iguana on her shoulder? Seeing a few of them. We saw one in the first trailer, and then I saw one in one of the screenshots, and then I've seen another one now, and I think there's one in the second trailer as well. So it looks like there's going to be a few of them knocking about. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. So this is another Cal thing. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. So again, I think really when you look at the character of Cal overall in a Grand Theft Auto setting, I think you can see that this is going to be very similar to the side characters that we've been used to for a while. Your Lester Crests, your Jimmy Hopkins. Wait, not Dick Brain, not Jimmy Hopkins. Jimmy, what's his name? LaSanta, whatever is it? Michael's son, Fat Jimmy. Very similar to those kind of characters. Again, look, Cal is at the low tide of America, and he's happy there. Casual paranoia loves company. It looks to me like Cal is going to be this chilled out guy that just enjoys living in Leonida and enjoys his conspiracy theories. But his friend Jason has bigger plans. So, what do you reckon? Is there a possibility these two are doing drug deals? Jason's got the army background and he's involved in the police, in the feds. Possibly Cal doesn't know, or he does, but he keeps it on the hush-hush. Gets in with Lucia, has nothing to do with Cal. And then eventually Jason's trying to get out of the drug trade, and Cal's like, oh, sound, like, whatever you can do for us. and then Karl catches a stray one. I don't know. I don't know why. I like the guy, and that already tells me that he's brown bread. That's just my personal opinion. Right. Let's scroll down here. Visit Leonida. Aha! So this is these are the first proper screenshots of the actual map that we're going to see. So I'm looking forward to looking at this. Visit Leonida. Tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Man, I don't care what you say. I know that I have been giving this game so much negativity. I've been giving this company so much negativity. But today, right now, with all the friend brothers in this chat, I'm buzzing and I'm hyped and I'm so happy that we're doing this right now because I've gone through this once and I already know that there's still at least, 5 other things that we need to get through. And can I just click, please team, can I just click it? Explore Vice City. Can we just get amongst this? Oh man, I'm excited. What's Righty saying here? Righty, he said you can add to wish list. He's right, you can. Just trying to stay in a good mood tonight. What are you all are you someone kicking off beef here? What's going on here? Eric plays games, just trying to stay in a good mood tonight. He's manifesting Karl's death. No, Turkey T, I'm not manifesting Karl's death. I'm worried that the greatest character that's ever lived in Grand Theft Auto franchise is going to end up in the dirt. That's what I'm worried about. Right, he said you can add to wish list. He's right, you can. Are you lot beefing with each other? I won't have it. I won't have it. Need to remove his timeout. He was right. Who's getting timed out in this chat? Oi, righty, who's beefing right now? Does someone need a slap? Oi, if someone's being a little prick, I've got my moderators here, and you're going to get dealt with. I've got Righty, and I've got Eric Plays Games, and we're getting amongst it. Someone's saying that GTA 6 is on PlayStation. What? Someone's saying that GTA 6 is on PlayStation. McTarrant, someone said you can wishlist 6 on PS5. You can. People thought he couldn't, but it actually is. Ah, right, I see. I didn't know. I don't know anything about the wishlist. Is that... It is check PlayStation app on store. Oh shit, so you can actually add... Whoa! No way. So you can actually add GTA 6 to the wish list now. Oh my god. May 6th. May 6th. Was day 1. Trailer 2, screenshots, new characters, character profiles, and now we can put GTA 6 officially on the wish list. Oh man, what is today? Right, I'm buzzing my tits off. Let's carry on. Vice City, look, all that already. Just looks nice, doesn't it? Everything NXS, right. We're a long way away from the 80s. Oh shit. We're a long way away from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. Oh, wow. I weren't expect. Sorry, team. I roughly brushed through all this before. I didn't really take it all in. I was mainly looking at the images. I weren't really reading the text too much because I knew that we were going to be reading the text on the stream. But that's actually hit me a little bit. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. Man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me right now? What is that? What is that? I'm sorry. You're going to have to give me a second here. That's really just... That's caught me off guard a bit. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. You know what that's just done to me? I know it might sound a bit excessive and it might sound a bit OTT. That's put it in perspective. That Vice City now, going forward, you're not going to... When you think of Grand Theft Auto now and you think of Vice City... Oh, what? You're not going to think of Tommy Vercetti anymore, are you? Not straight off the bat anyway. Not straight off the rip. Oh, shit. That's it. Wait, we were talking a minute ago that the 6th of May is day 1. 6th of May is when we got trailer 2. We got all this crap. You can add the game to the wish list. But the 6th of May... Oh, shit, man. The 6th of May is the first day I think I've realised that Grand Theft Auto Vice City now isn't... When you think of Vice City now, you're going to think of Los Santos. Oh, sorry, not Los Santos, sorry. You're going to think of Leonida. You're going to think of Jason, Lucia. You're going to think of Karl, the greatest player in a entire Grand Theft Auto franchise. Oh, man. Shit. It just brings it down a little bit. It's just, I didn't expect this. That's kicked me in the balls. That's been a sucker punch, that. What is that about? We're a long way from the 80s. But Vice City is still the shit. The acknowledgement that obviously everyone knows why we're here in the first place. Vice City. Because of GTA Vice City. Came out in, 2002, 2004? Tommy Vercetti, The Butcher. Lance Vance. Sonny Forelli. Oh, man. All good things are going to come to an end, man. All good things are going to come to an end. Eric with the 5. I appreciate you, Eric. Oh, man. It's true. You can wishlist it. I feel bad for timing dude out, though. He was trolling. He was trolling, mate. Oh, shit. Eric put... Eric put his foot down and timed out the guy for actually telling us the truth. Oi, Eric, no. Don't feel bad. Look, you're a moderator. I have given you the power. If anyone should feel bad, it should be me. But guess what? I don't. You've timed him out. It's fine. We'll get amongst it. Who was it, by the way? Do I know him? Was it a friend, brother? Was it actually someone I know? Can someone actually tell me who it was who got timed out? I am interested. Because if it's someone who the name I recognise, surely there must be a way to get him out of timeout, right? Right, let's keep on going, shall we? Man, seriously, team, I didn't expect that to smash me in the balls the way it did do. Big reality check. Vice City. Oh, man. Right. Let's carry on. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel Art Deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling panaderías of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tijuana flea market, out to the VC port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Holy titties. Jay Sanders with a 5. Again, I appreciate it, Jay. It's kind of buried, but sure as shit, it's in PlayStation Store. Wow, so you actually can add it on wishlist. Interesting. Also, as well, I want to just quickly shout out. Sorry, Tim, I'm having to sip this H2O. Jamie Pitt, he watches regular, gets involved on stream chat. Jamie Pitt. Oh, he got timed out. Oh, well. Oh, well. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He will be back. Tyler Broger. I am convinced MCT intentionally ignores my comment. He literally acknowledged it when he made me a mod. What? Tyler, I don't know what you're on about. This is something that I want to just quickly shout out. Team, I did mention this before on the stream, but obviously people might have just joined here or there. This is the first time that I've got the chat up on MacBook. And I've not got it on the PC. So it's different for me. So the chat is a lot smaller than usual. So I'm only reading messages either from friend brothers or obviously donations. I'll never ignore donations because that's not right. So I apologize if you think that maybe your messages are getting ignored tonight. They're not getting ignored. It's just obviously we've got so much to get through. The reality is this chat, I mean, we've got over 200 people watching this stream right now. What an absolute joke. That's one of the biggest numbers that I've ever done on the live stream. And the chat's going mad, and I appreciate you all. And by the looks of it, you guys are all handling yourself anyway. You're all having comments in between yourself and conversations in between yourself. And how funny is that? As I've just been saying this, the goddamn stream just put an advert into myself. It's my own goddamn channel, you piece of shit. But yeah, I apologise if anyone feels ignored tonight. Trust me, you aren't being ignored. It's just, it's a bit of a change of setup, that's all. Anyway, so like we said, we've read all that. So again, look, if we can come back to this for a sec. Out to the Vice City port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Am I right in thinking that it's somewhere in Florida, right? I don't know if it's Miami, but there was somewhere in Florida where it is like sort of the cruise ship capital of the world. So they've implemented that as well. Serious man, Rockstar, we're not going to skip a single thing, are they? Right, look at that visual. Holy shit. That's nice. Can someone remind me, because I can't remember, could we get to the Vice City sign in GTA Vice City? I'm sure we could do, right? Although I can't remember if... One, was there a Vice City sign? And two, could we get to it? We must have been able to. Because we're definitely going to be able to tap dance all over that thing. But I can't remember. This dude's grabbing a bit of ass. Is that an old lady? No, she looks normal age. He looks a hell of a lot younger than she does. Cougar getting amongst it. She needs to put some sunscreen on though. Can you see her skin's a bit beat up? Looks a bit leathery, that. Oh, she's got a brew. Oh, hey, hold on a sec. Can we just... We're in Leonida, which is the piss take of Florida. It's boiling hot. Chief Blonde Fade over here doesn't have a shirt on, so it must be at least decent weather. It must be nice and hot. And she's here sipping what looks like a hot chocolate. If it's not a hot chocolate, it's a coffee or a tea. Where's the mojito? Where's the Sensimito tequila? Where's the H2O, you slag? What? Who the hell just called this lady a slag? Oh my god. I've not just called this lady a slag for not having a glass of water instead of a hot chocolate. Oh man. To this woman that doesn't exist in real life, I apologise for calling you a slag. I mean, I'm just going to say it though. He's young enough to be your son. That's all I'm going to say. Either that or his skin is just beat to shit. Beat to shit. Right, another visual. Tickled me. Who the hell calls her a slag? Shocking. Oh, man. Saki Sag Gold Duck. Shit, yeah, she's gone, bro. Real Kratos McTannen. When do you think pre-orders will open for GTA 6? I really don't know. A lot of people were banking, again, the community has been wrong. A lot of people were banking on pre-orders being attached to trailer 2, so that went right out the window. So I don't know when the hell we're going to get pre-orders, but apparently you can add to the wish list, so they must... I'm not going to say soon, but possibly, maybe they come after the earnings call. I really don't know. I really don't... Hayden's asked the same question as well. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah, Real Kratos asked it, and then Hayden asked the same question. Stoner Cat, there's 5 shots of vodka in that tea. Yeah, it's a Sensimito tequila coffee. Damn right it is. Shit, where's the H2O, you slag? Seriously, I don't know where that came from. That's worrying. That's ruthless. That's worrying. I don't like that just slipped out, you know. I don't like that. Right. Can we carry on with the visuals? So, if we go down to the left-hand side here, we can see the basketball thing. So it looks like we're going to have a basketball minigame, which is sweet. I'm looking forward to that. We're getting amongst that. So, what have we got over here? Is there a possibility... Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. Oh, so we got a car out here. It looks like someone's running off. Police officer, a police officer, and then someone's on their hands and knees there. It looks like maybe the driver's popped out as well. So, we've got something going on there. We've got a bus, obviously. Blue car. And then I can't see too much of anything else without zooming in. But there is one thing that I want to mention, and I've seen this being mentioned on social media as well. Look at... Not all this looks sick. All this looks absolutely brilliant. But look in the distance. Look at the level of detail that is still in the distance. And if you're going off what Rockstar has said, this has all been shot on a standard PlayStation 5. And we all know the PlayStation 5, it's a strong boy, right? It's a strong gal. But, brother, this is an absolute joke. If this is standard PlayStation 5 graphics and the background is looking like that, the horizon is looking like that, nah. That's ridiculous. That's an absolute joke. All this looks mad. Absolute mad. I think we've already read that shit. Yep, so let me scroll through. I mean, who are these two mother lovers? I mean, we can get amongst it. The one thing I am liking is they've got very short fingernails. I can't stand a dude that's got long fingernails. I just, no. You joking me? No. Get a grip. What do you reckon happened to his chin? Answers on a postcard. That watch doesn't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna start with the negatives. I was gonna say that there doesn't look to be a lot of detail in the face of that watch, but we're not. No, we're not getting into that crap. Look at that. All that gold looks sick. There's not really. You can't really see. Look at the armpit hair. You can't really see much more going on other than these two mugs. So fair enough. But again, the level of detail. Like, look at the hair and shit, man. It looks mental. And then you've got. Oh, good God. So we've got some side nipple, we got some side titty going on here. Beach liquid ass. And then we've got Fat MacGruber with his slip-ons. A couple holding hands here. I said this before when we were reviewing the trailer. This trailer too might as well have just been titties and ass. Because that's all it is. Literally, I think, unfortunately, the AI's got this the wrong way around. I think that was supposed to be her back, and they've flipped that reverse. And look at, again, let me say this one thing if we can. Look at, is this a joke? Look at the level of detail of the suntan of this random NPC. He's got, I don't know if that's just pale white feet. Like, I don't know if his feet are covered in sand, but he's got like white feet. I mean, fair enough. Oh my God, why? Why do these old people have faces on their knees? Oh no, can we just move up from the legs, please? Thank you very much. Again, look at the detail. I can see this goddamn guy's 8-pack and pigeon chest in the background. What is this game? Look at the level, man. Like the different shades of tan. This dude's got a tomato face and shoulders. Red hands. I mean, there's not that much detail on this old lady. But look at this dude over here as well. Look, red suntan on the face and the shoulders. You can literally see where his t-shirt or his vest would have been. Again, red elbows down near the forearms. Mental. If this is all legitimate and we're literally going to be rolling through the game and we're going to be able to see shit like this, that level of detail is astronomical. What an absolute joke. Again, I've said this before, there's a possibility that you can sort of edit and change screenshots to make them look better. I wouldn't be surprised if they've done that at some point, but even still, that is some detail. That is some detail. And then we scroll down again. Again, it's just more ass and titties. I'm genuinely concerned that this live stream is going to get pulled. I think YouTube are going to think I've put some soft porn on here. The coppers are knocking about, as we knew there would be. But look, I mean, what kind of shit police officers are these? This guy, he's holstering here. These chicks are just dancing all over his cop car like it's nothing. This guy is actually doing some work, and then the rest of them are all just taking the absolute piss out of these police officers. They're taking the piss out of them. Oi, taser them now. Taser them right now. Again, I know it's tiny little details, but look at the difference. Like, this chick's obviously got a phone out, and her face is lit up because of the light off her phone screen. Whereas, obviously, this chick over here is in darkness, same with these two over here. And again, I'm sorry, the Queen's probably watching it, but Jesus Christ, man. I mean, you know what I mean? The jiggle physics in Grand Theft Auto 6 are going to be something else. It's going to be in the stratosphere. Do you remember? Back in the day, there was always that joke, weren't there, that when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, your mum always walks in at the wrong time. Your mum always walks in when, like, the loading screen turns to the girl. Or your mum always walks in at that one random scene where, like, someone's getting shafted. There is not going to be an innocent moment in Grand Theft Auto 6 by the looks of it. At some point, there is going to be someone shaking ass on the streets of Vice City, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. You're going to be getting chased by police officers, and these chicks are just be hanging out the window, throwing it back like it's nothing. Trust me, the joke of people saying we're going to go to the titty bar before anything else, I think that's a legitimate amount of young men between the ages of 16 and 70 are going to be frequenting the titty bar. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Again, look, Seriously, this is porn up at this point. I gotta turn this shit off. I mean, quickly, is there any level of detail worth? I mean, look, the money looks decent. I suppose we're throwing ones around like it's nothing. I mean, it's look, booty sweat knocking about. I can't with this shit. Look, it's Grand Theft Jiggle physics. That's what 2025 is going to give us. Grand Theft Auto jiggle physics. And then we come to this again. Like we said before in the other visual of some part of the city. All this looks incredible. All this looks oh shit! Oh, I'm getting cramp! Ah! No! Oh my god, I'm getting cramp! That's what I get for talking about jiggle physics. Oh shit! My leg's cramping up! Oh no! I'm so... Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh, this hurts so much. Oh, god damn it. Oh, stretch it out. Come on, lad, stretch it out. What is this stream tonight? Oh my god. Right. Jesus Christ. Maybe it was the jiggle physics. My leg. I can't believe. Oh. Anyway, when we can move away from cramp. Seriously, where is the stream gone tonight? Where is it going? Where is it? Oh, seriously, no joke, team. I don't think we're halfway through the website yet. I don't think we're halfway through the website. Righty, cramp or climax. Well, I have just been talking about those jiggle physics. I've been talking about that liquid ass. I've been talking about that booty sweat. So there is a possibility that I've been reviewing this one-handed. But no, I swear, hand on God, my left leg gave away bad. Shit, man. Oh, it's so painful. I hate cramp with an absolute passion. Again, like I said, we're not being distracted from cramp, man. Like I said before, with the image that we got from the city, all this front scale looks incredible already, but look behind. Look at all that shit, man. That's an absolute joke. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. To put it in comparison, right? I was trying to record like a live stream visual last week, and what I did was I put my character in online, and I put him in not the penthouse, but what's the high-rise apartments that you've got, and I was trying to record sort of like a 30-second visual for the stream where you can see the cars, and I wasn't happy about it because in the distance, and I'm not even talking distance like round here, I'm talking more distance like sort of at the background here. So let's say like if this is the window we were looking at now, some of the cars weren't actually loading until they got closer to us. So you wouldn't actually be able to see where the cars came from. They were actually loading in from round about here-ish. And that's GTA 5 now. You're telling me this video game is going to have cars loading in from all the way back here? That's an absolute joke. You don't understand the level of detail, the level... I don't even know what to call that. If this is true, if this hasn't been fiddled with, if this is genuine, yeah, this game is going to be worth the wait, without a doubt. Also as well, let's just keep in mind, I know that I said this yesterday. I know that I said that, a lot of people weren't asking for every room to be enterable, but if literally every single room in this video game is going to be enterable, this game is going to be a goddamn joke. Look at the state of all of this. If every goddamn room in this video game is enterable, if we can walk around this whole stadium, nah. It's gonna win Game of the Year before it even hits us. If that's what we're talking. And again, this looks cool as shit, man. Colourful. Is that the same homeless dude that's in the trailer, by the way? Henna's with the 2. Appreciate you, Henna's. You're hilarious. Where are you from? Love the accent. Appreciate you, Henna's. All right, trust me, Chief. I don't think I've ever pulled a cramp in live stream before, so just be careful before you start calling me hilarious, but I appreciate it, brother. Where are you from? Love the accent. I'm from Leonida, originally. No, I'm only joking. I'm from Liberty City. No, I'm only joking. I'm from LS. Nah, I've said this before. When people ask me where I'm coming from, I want people to guess. Because at the moment, I think there's only Declan Graham that's ever guessed where I'm from. And some of the guesses we get are absolutely wild where MCT's from. I got people saying I'm from Birmingham. Sound nothing like Birmingham. Nothing. Well, yeah, get your guesses in. Let's see. Shay, the colourful downtown areas with donks, with what? With donks, lowriders, meetups, and street art is going to be my favourite, I'm sure. Yeah, man, it looks cool as shit. Look at that. Look at all the colour in the art. Oh man, there is going to be so many different locations on this map that we're just going to spend so much time in, and it's going to be awesome. I'm trying to pick up on little details here, but I can't really see too much that's really catching my eye because it's all just like one big kaleidoscope. I can see that definitely looks like a dog, and this guy sort of looks. There's two things that I'm seeing with this dude. It's either the same dude that's on the first trailer, the only original trailer, the guy who does the dap, the handshake, or it's the homeless guy from trailer 2, or it could just be someone completely different. Again, we got these little bike gang knocking around. Do you not remember in trailer 1 we had a bike gang similar to this in trailer 1 where they were pulling wheelies and shit? So I don't know if it's the same bike gang, or if it's gonna be. I don't know if there's going to be like sort of like a bike gang in this area of Vice City, possibly. Righty, Scottish and Welsh cheeky bar stewards. I know so many people come with Scottish and Welsh shouts. I genuinely think they're taking the piss. Oh, sorry, hold on, I butchered your name. Dan De Freitas. Good to see you, Dan. Good to see you, Daniel. Says Sheffield. Way off it, Chief. Way off it. Do you even know what someone from Sheffield sounds like? Hennas, either Yorkshire or somewhere northwest. You know what? I'll give you 5 points because you've said northwest. Yorkshire. I know what's that. I can't even do a Yorkshire accent, to be fair. Ireland, for God's sake. I get so many people saying I'm from Ireland. I don't How? In what universe do I sound Irish? Madness. Anyway, this stream isn't about me, it's about GTA. Look at the size of those wheels, by the way, compared to the car. I'm not up. I don't think I've ever seen a lowrider car in my entire life. Is that a lowrider? Is it going to have to be like extended suspension because it's going to be jiggle physics up and down? Is that the idea of it? I'd really... You can clearly see how much I take notice of cars. Right, well, that's it. That is us gone through just the Vice City thing. We've got so much more to get through, team. Man, this stream is wild tonight. So let's scroll down here. Aha, okay, so now we're moving into the next one. The next character. So I'm going to try and grab my H2O without pulling a goddamn hamstring, if I can do. Ah, you love to see it. You love to see it. Right. What is that name? Booby Ike. I thought his name was Bobby. So it's Booby Ike. Okay, so Titty Ike. It's all about Heart. The Jack of Hearts. Titty is a local Vice City. I can't call this guy Titty. His name is Booby. Side Boob is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legit food review, into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Side Titties all smiles until it's time to talk business. Sorry, why have they called him Booby? Why? Booby Ike. You know what? Actually, I love the name. Booby Ike. Let's get amongst it. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. So basically, this guy is what? Like an entrepreneur. And he's got real estate, he's got strip clubs, and he's got a recording studio. Fair enough. So this is going to be like a money man, I suppose. What do we reckon? Do we reckon this guy is going to be someone we're going to be working for? Do you reckon he's going to be sort of a character that we want to work for? Or do you think he's going to be... Do you think there's a possibility this guy's actually going to be an antagonist? Interesting. Titty Mike. I mean, Booby Ike. We are going to have some fun with this name. Titty Mike. go, Sam Hauser. I'm so pissed off at you. I'm so pissed off at Rockstar Games that they've not called this dude Titty Mike. No. Like, Titty Mike. Oh, Titty Mike. I mean, he looks like a titty Mike, doesn't he? Don't you think? He looks like a bit of a tit. Anyway, let's scroll down, shall we? So, Titty Mike, what we saying? The Popo think this water playboy, but ain't no water playboy. This motherfucking Grey Goose, baby. Titty Mike. No. Oh my good God. Booby Ike. I mean, in what universe? Booby Ike. Oh man, Shay, I think all the characters running businesses know bits of information about the criminal conspiracy and we work with or against them to cover it up. Ah, okay, so Shay reckons there's a possibility that good old Fat Tits Mike himself is actually going to be, what, knocking about in the conspiracy with the cops and stuff? That would be interesting. What's this screenshot? Oh, we got another animated screenshot. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound dodgy, but I thought for a minute that was Franklin. Just, do you know what he looks like in the contract when he's got the glasses? The club money pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. I think that's the life motto of Leonardo, if I'm being honest. Titty Mac. So we're back with iFruit. We're sticking with iFruit. Adult Entertainment, Jack of Hearts. So is that his place? Because they've mentioned a couple of times now the hearts thing. He's got a little nipple poking through there. I don't know who this chump is, but fair enough. A lot of people have got tattoos in this video game. We're back to the strip. We're back to the titty club. We're back to the jiggle physics. We're back to the booty sweat. Again, man, I said this before. I've got a rough feeling GTA 6 is going to be straight up soft porn. This game really is going to be 18 rated. Top quality cuts. Booby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Draquan. For only Raw Records, only going in Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Oh, what? So he's teamed up with this guy called Dracon for only Raw Records that he's most vested in. Now they just need a hit. Ah, okay, right. So this sounds to me as though this guy's got fingers in a lot of pies. And by the sounds of it, he's teamed up with this artist, this music artist, and his main focus is trying to be sort of a music producer. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. And then we got some more... So now we've got some more visuals. And we've got Leonardo keys. Right, Gateway to Paradise. The dress code is casual. The bars are loaded. Life in this tropical... what the hell is that word? Archipelago? Life in this tropical setting isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair. But look out, Titty Mike's about. I can't. Titty Mike. Watch out, Titty Mike is about. You are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America. Oh shit. Right. Wow. That's a nice visual. That is, I'm assuming that's the bridge that we saw in trailer 1. Oh man, I think I'm having a heart attack laughing so much. Again, look at the level of detail. Absolutely ridiculous. We got another iguana here, so that's what? Iguana number 5. Oh, we got is that a dog? Looks like it could be a dog. Is that another iguana, by the way? Like the statue of it? Fucking hell. Flamingos knocking about in the background. Probably is another iguana on the floor there. And then we've got a bunch of old people stepping off a bus. Fair enough. We've got this lady on a mobility scooter, which checks out in regards to Leonardo. Keep business efficient. Wonder what? I'm just trying to read some of these billboards and stuff. Right. Okay, so I think we've pretty much mentioned what's in that. So let's have a look at this one. The Rusty Anchor. We got a couple kissing over here. I thought at first that could have been Jason, but it looks like an old dude. Oh, to be fair, hold on a minute. Is that dude old as time? And this chick's quite young. Ooh. We'll stay away from that one, shall we? So we got a couple of beach bums knocking around, and that guy looks like he's taking a fat piss. I think that guy's taking a long piss in the background right there, and this guy's just completely out of it. Fair enough. So apparently the Rush Dank is the place to be. So if we keep on scrolling down, we've got the Underwater Life, which is pretty cool. Tortoise. Do you reckon that's one of our characters, or do you reckon this is an NPC? Might be an NPC. And then we got this big visual here. I've been seeing a few people use this visual just before I went live. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? But it's mainly just a big boat parties. And again, how cool is it going to be if you're just rocking around, dicking about, you got 3 stars on you, and just casually coming across people having boat parties in the water? Like, what? Also, as well, do you not remember? There was, what was it? That thing that was going around last week or the week before. The rumour that NPCs are going to act different and you're going to see different things going on depending what day of the week it is. So is there a possibility that sort of like through Monday to Friday, if you come across like open bodies of water and stuff, you're not really going to see shit like this happening? Whereas if you come across it on a Saturday or a Sunday, you will see things like boat parties and stuff. That would be awesome. That would be such an astronomical level of detail if they really do add that shit. Let me just quickly see what chat's going on. Oh shit, Declan Graham's knocking about. Good to see you, Declan. Man, we're eating good tonight. But, shit, here we go, of course. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Wright is a North End fan and Declan Graham is a Burnley fan, so we're all getting amongst it. Zaggy Zag, boat customization confirmed. Cyberboy just creamed his pants when he talked about boat customization. And for anyone, I'm not throwing shade at Cyberboy, by the way. Everyone knows that Cyberboy's into his boats. I'm just going to throw that out there. Draquan Priest. Oh, shit, this is that... This is the artist that was hanging around with Titty Mike before. What's his name again? Booby Ike. Boob Ike. Booby Ike. What a name. Right, so this is the guy that's hanging around with Titty Mike. Draquan Priest, Only Raw Records. Draquan, or Draquan, however you say that name, I probably butchered it, was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Fair enough. Oh shit, Henna's just become a friend, brother. Henna's, appreciate your friend, brother. Now I can call you a friend, brother. Appreciate your friend, brother. Dracon was always more of a hustler than a gangster, even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet. Breaking into music was the goal. So again, we got another hustler, a certified hustler, certified G. So is this guy... Am I reading in between the lines? This guy is like an artist. He's a rapper. Is that what I'm getting? And he's breaking into the music was the goal, and now he's being funded or he's being backed by Titty Mike. I suppose I'm sort of like tying the things up there. Right, I don't know what the first word that says, but obviously we've got dreams there. Again, we just got more titties and ass knocking about here. What else we got here? Again, just more breasts. Again, that's the theme of tonight. GTA 6 is going to be soft porn. Oh shit, I wanted to click on that, but I couldn't do. Manatees. So that's going to be, I'm assuming that's going to be the football team. What do you reckon it's going to be? The Vice... No, it's not going to be the Leonida Manatees. The Vice City Manatees? No, I'm not too sure. That actually looks cool. That's actually a really cool visual. Dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ's going to be spinning it. Fair enough. And then we click that. So they're in the studio getting amongst it. It'd be interesting to see how cool would it be, because we got it in... do you remember in The Last of Us where you can play a tune on the guitar? Imagine in GTA 6 if you can get in the booth, you can actually record a track. Holy shit! Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you can start making your own music in a Grand Theft Auto 6? Wow, they've really thought of everything. And then that's just another cool visual. Right, so Jesus, my voice is starting to give up here, team. How long have we been streaming for? 103 minutes ago. I'm useless. I ain't got a clue what that means in regards to minutes and hours. Right, I'm going to see if I can kind of speed through this a little bit, because I didn't realise we would be going as long as we were doing here. I wasn't expecting the stream to be this long, so we're smashing it tonight, man. You're with the label now that he's signed with Real Dimes. What the hell's Real Dimes? Dracon's days of booking acts into Booby's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. So do we think that Dracon, however you say that last name, do you think him and Booby Ike, I think I actually said this guy's name right for the first time, do you think Dracon and Booby Ike are going to be friends or foe? Chat, I need to know. What are we getting the vibe of Booby Mike and Dracon, the potential rap artist? What do we reckon of these two mugs? Do we think that they are going to be turncoats? Do you think they're going to turn on us? Or do you think they are genuinely going to be solid shooters? And you think they're going to be characters that we're actually going to enjoy helping and playing with? Let's give it a couple of minutes. Let me see what people are saying in chat, and then we'll scroll on and we'll read whatever's coming up next. Oops, I Shorted Again's back. Good to see you, Oops, I Shorted Again. I'm not reading your whole name every goddamn time, though. Where are we? It's interesting to see all this tie into what we saw with the leaks. You guys saw more leaks than I did. I didn't go anywhere near them goddamn leaks. Screw that. Colby covers their friend brothers. Hey, if they're friend brothers, they can share some of that good wealth. Yeah, Dre and Titty Mike. I love that. Please, for the love of God, can we get Titty Mike trending? Yeah, Dre and Titty Mike are going to be friends that end up being foes, and a lot of crime will be involved. Oh, so you think that they're going to turn on us? That's going to be interesting. Maybe a Playboy and Dwayne situation. Yeah, would they do that again though? Like, were you going to have to choose between one or the other? Would you do that again, though? I mean, if we're going to be honest, it's not a bad shout, because if we scroll back up to... Where are we here? Break into the music was always the goal. And then where is it that I'm thinking of? Now we signed with Real Dimes. Dracon's days of booking acts in Booby Strip Club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. So there's a possibility that he's going to leave Booby Mike because he signed with this Real Dimes person, whatever that is. And Booby Mike's going to be like, oh, screw this guy, like, you know, dorm him. And then he's going to be like, oh, we're going to get money through for our music, so dorm Titty Mike and you can take over his businesses. Possibly. Actually, that's not a bad shout. Maybe they are going to go against each other. It's going to be interesting. Grass Rivers, right, this is one thing I am looking forward to. I think this is going to be like their version of the Everglades by the looks of it. Welcome to the Wetlands, the untamable jewel of Leonardo's crown. Oh, you never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weirder discoveries among the mangroves. And I think they're talking about these lovely peeps right here. I mean, who've we got here? We've got Gator Chester, Jolene, with those fat titties. And then we've got Square Peg with those fat titties. They look like a lovely family, but no trespassing. Visitors will be prosecuted. I think you need to scratch that out and go, visitors will be shot by Peg Mike and his apparent sniper rifle. And again, fat titties. To be fair, though, we're going to get some good visuals out of this, aren't we? Holy shit, look at this. Look at even like the discoloration of the water. Oh, man. Let's say it how it is. This looks sick. We got an overhead view of some gators. Come and getting amongst it. Oh, shit, is he pulling out the gun? Is he pulling out the shotgun? Oi, you leave that gator alone. He's done nothing to you, you little mug. I'll throw you in there. And what else we got here? We got a police chase possibly in the swamps, getting amongst it. Look at the amount of gators that we can see here. We got one big long one there. We got a couple in the water over here. It looks like we got some dead ones on here. What do you reckon's going on here? Do you think they're chasing this person? Are they like a poacher or something? I don't know. Right. So that was the Everglades. Let's scroll down. Real dimes. Oh, that's whatever his name's. Who is this mug? He's got a shit name. Dracon Priest. I'm gonna call him Priest. So Priest. Now that he signed with Real Dimes. Oh, hold on a minute. It says we're getting an advert. Let me just wait. Let me just wait till the advert finishes. There we go. Oh, right. So Priest is signed with Real Dimes. Viral videos, viral hooks. I thought I said viral hookers then. I'm going to say that's a bit harsh. Bear Lux and Roxy. She's got Roxy. So I'm going to guess that she's Bear Lux. Bear Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. Ah, okay, so again, looks like they've been shotting the drugs and now they're throwing it back and they're getting amongst it. Fair enough. It looks like everyone in Leonida at one point or another has shotted the drugs. But again, I suppose if it's supposed to be a piss take of Florida, it kind of goes hand in hand. Right, so we've got GTA's version of Dre Beat by lots of things. But again, it looks like we're in the studio again. I'm all over it if we're going to start making some sick beats. Is that Priest in the background? Possibly. Again, if this is real physics for the fur, it's pretty sick. And a hair as well. And then we've got another animated, that's a pretty, actually, if I'm being honest, that's a pretty cool animated visual. All my dimes in this club. Meet my twin. Make it a dub. Has DJ Khaled wrote this shit? All my dimes in the club. Meet my twin. Make it a dub. I'm not even gonna. Ah! I thought they looked familiar, team. I thought they looked familiar. Trailer 1. Those two chicks that were dancing on top of that car. This clearly what it was. Were they recording a music video or something? Because it was on like the TikTok live thing. Also, can we just say, how stacked is this chick? She's putting Jason to shame. She's been benching. Look at her arms, man. Oh my God, I'm talking biceps and I'm talking triceps. Fucking hell. She's going to be on the cover of Men's Fitness next week. Going to bench in treadmill. Wow, that is Jesus. That is a very detailed graphic. Look at the eyelashes. Thick as shit. Hair physics look cool as shit. Man, everything you're looking at this game just looks impressive, right? Am I wrong? One hit away from fame, an early hit single with local rapper Downplay. Have I said that name right? Downplay. Took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Roll Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. So they're signed to the same record company as Priest. Is that right? Port Gellhorn. Now, this is something that everyone's been talking about, Port Gellhorn. Live Hard. This is Leonida's Forgotten Coast. Ooh. Now, this could be interesting. Oh, hold on a minute. Why am I saying the Audi? MCT, have we checked in on the mapping project people? Have they eaten or blinked today? Possibly not, Chief. Possibly not. They might be getting amongst it. Live Hard. This is Leonida's Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back. Holy shit. But there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold onto your wallet. Do you think this is going to be sort of Leonida's version of Sandy Shores? Looks like it, doesn't it? Wow, if that isn't the scene of a horror film, I don't know what is. Again, look how cool this thing looks, man. Oh, you got some motel hookers knocking about here. You can tell by the way she stood at the window. I don't know what that chief's doing. Vacancy, of course. There's always vacancy at the stall at motel. There's always vacancy at the stall at motel. Dude looks creepy as shit. Probably just needs to whip it off at this point, Chief. There's no point. There's nothing going on up top. Pills. Oh shit! I just realised what you're actually trying to sell him. Fair enough. Looks like you got the drug dealer in the background. What else we got here? These guys look like the weed farmers. Drug dealers getting amongst it. That guy's clearly taking some shots to the titty chest. And then Old Man Rivery, I think, said he's something. Probably done a bit of a two-stretch. Little mug. Little mug. Who do you think he is? Ugh. Delights. What is Delights? Cabaret. New girls, new food. Open all night, hiring dancers. Yeah, man, look. This place, Port Gellhorn, does look a bit grim, doesn't it? Very dark. A little bit seedy as well. A little bit backward. Interesting. Massive cannons. Again, the jiggle physics are going to be off the hook. Again, not as much massive cannons, but again, big tummy. It's just going to be greasing and flapping all over the place, isn't it? You know what? This screenshot here, I can smell it. Can you not? I can literally smell it. The sweat, the liquid ass, the piss poor fire attempt over here. Just, yeah, I can smell the burnt wood, everything. Someone's ripping farts. What am I going on about, man? Let's get back on track, shall we? Port Gellhorn. I think that's going to be a very, very interesting place. I think we'll be going there a fair few times. I mean, look at it in general, man. Yeah, that's definitely their version of Sandy Shores, no doubt about it. Interesting. Raul Batista, right? This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. We were talking before about Cal, and we said that Cal is the greatest Grand Theft Auto character to ever exist in this franchise, right? We've been simping for Cal for a year and a half, and we didn't even know it. Cal is great. But out of all the characters that I've seen today, this son of a bitch, I'm most intrigued about. Sorry, he looks cool as shit. I don't know whether we are going to mess with him or whether he's going to rip our skin off and wear it to a party. Raul Batista, experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul is a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. So again, what do you reckon? Do you reckon he's going to be an antagonist or not a protagonist? I don't think we're going to be able to play as him. Do you think he's going to be a villain? Do you think he's going to be an antagonizer? Do you think he's going to be an antagonist to Jason and Lucia? Or do you think he's going to be someone who is going to work with us? I'm going to throw something out there, and I think we'll read obviously more of his backstory in a sec. But what about this? Do you know when we were saying before at the very start of this that the theory is that Jason got Lucia out of prison because he wants to get close to her because they want to get to Lucia's gang and he wants to infiltrate them because he's an undercover fed? What if Raul Batista is the leader of Lucia's gang and Jason is trying to get to this guy? Do you know, similar to how sort of like Dominic Toretto is in the Fast series? Do you remember in Fast 1 when obviously you've got what's his name? Paul was trying to get to Dom through obviously the gang. Do you think that's going to be very similar to like how Jason is trying to use Lucia to get to Raul? I could be completely wrong, but I'm getting that vibe off him that maybe he like leads this gang. But I could be wrong. Anyway, let's scroll through. The guy looks awesome, man. Look at the guy, looks so suave. He looks like someone who has got it all worked out, and he's the same. He's like, one last score and that's it, I'm done. It looks like he's took plenty of scores in his time. I'm liking Raul. Look at that visual as well. That actually could be one of the strongest visuals that we've got so far. I'm loving that. Look at that. Everything, man. Just look at the guy. The hair, the leather gloves. Jesus. Feeling a bit emasculated here, if I'm being honest. And then by the looks of it, we've got Jason there and Lucia. If not Jason, that's definitely Lucia. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So again, that, if anything, that throws weight into the theory that I just mentioned. Is there a possibility that Jason is getting to Lucia to get to her team? And possibly this chief is the leader of the team. This is who they're trying to get to. Interesting. Because again, if you can see in this quick little graphic here, you can only see 3 people. That does look like Jason in the background. Then you've got Lucia, and then you've got Raul. Is that a possibility? Interesting. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. That is a line I can see this little punk saying to Jason without a doubt. Like, Jason's new to the gang and Jason's like questioning him, saying, oh, should we be doing this? Should we be doing that? And Raoul just stands there and goes, life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. That is a line that is going to be in trailer 3. I'm calling it right now. Come back to this. That's a line that's going to be in trailer 3. Man, I'm sorry, but how cool does Raoul look in his little leather gloves? How cool does this guy look? Again, look, suave. Even that chick fancies a bit. She's eyeing him up like a sandwich. Like a three course. Yeah, she wants a bit of Raoul. And he's like, screw you, bitch. Just walking off like it's nothing. A professional adapt. Raoul's recklessness. Oh shit, he's reckless. Interesting. Raoul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew. I called it. I called it. His crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Team, chief, I've called it. Go back to the start of the stream. Go back 6 months ago. I called it. I called it when we were talking about the possibility of the story. I've called it. Jason is an undercover Fed and he wants to get to Raoul. And look at this. Raoul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. I am convinced, and I could be wrong, and I've been wrong about the majority of the stuff in regards to GTA 6, but I'm convinced, in my own personal opinion, Raoul is a big, big part to this story. I think he leads the gang that Jason and Lucia are involved in, and I think either Jason or Lucia, because everyone thinks that Jason's the undercover Fed. Wouldn't surprise me if Rockstar pulled an Uno and it turns out Lucia's the undercover Fed, or someone, maybe even Cal is the undercover Fed, who knows. But someone is after this guy. And I think it's either Jason and Lucia. Either Jason or Lucia, or both of them, are trying to pull a sting operation to get Raoul. Interesting. Very interesting. And then we come to Ambrosia. Again. This looks mad. Keeping Leonida sweet. Keeping Leonida too sweet, me good brother. The battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values still reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. So it looks like it's biker country, and we're getting amongst it. That gas station, that ex-gas station, I'm sure that that's in... Is that in GTA 5? Or am I just... did I watch trailer 1 too many times? That might actually just be in trailer 1. I might be thinking of it from trailer 1. What does that sign say? Proud allies of diversity and treats. Fair enough. Ambrosia County Sheriff's Office turn ahead. And we've got some signs over here, I think, for like mayor's votes or whatever. What is this gang? Final chapter. Ah. Final chapter Ambrosia. Team, did the final chapter biker gang ever get referenced in GTA 4? Because that's the biker gang that I'm thinking of in Liberty City. Does anyone know that? The final chapter? I can't remember final chapter being... Wait, final chapter isn't... They're not in GTA 5, are they? Are the final chapter biker gang in GTA 5? I don't think they... unless I've dropped a clanger there. Possibly. That dude's beard looks cool as shit. We'll get to that in a sec. Decent graphic. Again, you're just showing the absolute extremities of this goddamn map, man. This thing is going to be mental. And then we got an enforcer over here with his old lady knocking about. Look at the beard physics, man. Look at him. Just look at him. Cool as shit. That's a really nice visual. I like that. I think we're gonna see that visual used on a lot of thumbnails. Just me personally. Wow, look, even that's nice. So we've got some fires going on here. What do you reckon? Is that weed? Do you reckon that's weed? Someone's like attacked a weed farm? Maybe not. That might just be like a genuine attack on crops. Not too sure. Platypus, I wonder if they have any relations with the Lost or an entirely new gang. Yeah, that's my question. Obviously, I'm not trying to look at everything and trying to tie it into every single goddamn thing that we've seen in Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, I don't remember looking at the final chapter biker gang. Interesting. And then, oh, shock. Oh, imagine my surprise. More tits in GTA 6. Sam Houser knows what he's doing, man. Sam Houser knows what he's doing. Are these biker gang car wash ladies? I don't know. So that's Ambrosia. And is there any more knocking about? Oh, and then we got Brian Heder. Now, this guy, by the looks of things, let me just pull up the name because I want to get the name right because he's a brilliant actor. He was in what was he in? He was in Dodgeball. He was in Get Out. He's been in loads of stuff, man. Let me just see if I can find him. The actor. Where are we? Cast. I've gone straight to the Dodgeball cast. Stephen Root. Right, Stephen Root, who plays Gordon in Dodgeball. I will be shocked if it turns out Stephen Root isn't playing Brian Heder. He was in Barry. What was his name in Barry? Was it? It wasn't Fitz, was it? What was his name? Chat, what was his name in Barry? The actor who plays Brian Heder. Heder, or whatever his goddamn last name was. Was it Fitz? No, it weren't Fitz. It was something. I can't remember his name. Brian Heder, nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Laurie. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. Okay, then. So, yeah, by the looks of things, Brian's going to be the main drug smuggler that Jason's going to be working with or working for. If he plays, can no one think of what his name was in Barry? I'm surprised no one's mentioned it yet. I think the other gang in GTA 4 was Angels of Death. Yes, that's not thinking so much in today. I'm not even mad for the delay, honestly. I'm surprised that no one's saying his name in Barry. I'm gonna have to think of it in a sec. But the point that I'm making is, if anyone's seen Barry, if he plays this character similar to how he plays it in Barry, that it's going to be such a good goddamn character, man. Like, if he's got this sort of relationship with Jason where he's quite close with him and he takes the piss, I think that's going to be a really good dynamic between the two. I used that for my thumbnail before. I really like this visual. I don't know why. It just looks crisp, man. It looks crisp. What else we got here? See, he fancies himself as a bit of a boy as well, doesn't he? You know what I mean? Oh, and that's Jason there. So again, that's another different look for Jason. So we've had 3 different looks for Jason already. So yeah, him and Jason look like they're on a job. Possibly nicking some drugs or doing something. Oh, shit. Sometimes I get caught off guard here. I try to click these visuals. It turns out they're animated. That's another cool one. I hold so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Leonardo levitate. I could even hear his voice saying it. Fuchs! Fuchs! That's it, Fuchs! Not Fritz. Fuchs. Who called it? Playboy Carty. There we go. Monroe Fuchs. Good lad. Yes, Fuchs. Yeah, what a goddamn character that is in Barry. Yeah, I can hear his voice saying that. I hold so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Leonardo levitate. I think he's gonna be, by the looks of it, a very, very important character in the GTA story, and I'm all over it. And I'm loving the fact that we are that Grand Theft Auto are now finally bringing well-known actors back into the fold for Grand Theft Auto, because as fans want it. Sam Jackson in Grand Theft Auto was so goddamn good. So goddamn good. And it elevates the character as well. I'm already more excited to see this character because of who's playing him. I'm going to say that's Jason there, but it's not. So it's just a random visual with Fuchs. And then we look here again. Okay, so we got Jason here again. This time, look. Again, Jason looks like he's rocking a lot more of a longer beard, longer hair. And then you've got, I keep calling him Fuchs, and it looks like his missus there. So Jason clearly's got a relationship with him. Looks like a Leonardo Beach bum, moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent. Oh, there you go. So Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties so long as he helps with local shakedowns and stops by for Lori Sangria once in a while. So again, by the looks of things, there's a possibility that Jason's story is he comes from the army, he needs somewhere, he finds himself in Leonardo, meets Fuchs, or what's his name, Brian, meets Brian, and then Brian says, you know what? You can stop in my place, it's rent-free, but you're going to have to help me shake some bums down. And then Brian's a smuggler, so Jason gets involved in the smuggling. And how funny would it be if it's the very similar dynamic to Barry, where Barry's trying to get out of being a hitman, Jason's trying to get out of the drug smuggling, and Brian, obviously Fuchs from Barry, is being like, oh, okay, well, let's do one more thing, and then you can get out, do one more thing and get out. And it just keeps on rolling. What if in the end Brian turns on you? What if eventually Brian turns out to be like quite a dick and like screws you over? Can you imagine that? And then Mount Calaga. A lot of people are talking about Mount Calaga. Apparently this thing looks sick. So I'm going to check it out. Wild Wild Country, room to breathe on the Strangers North fringes. I think we're pretty much coming to the end of this now, team. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the last bit of this, and then I'm going to come to chat, and then we're going to have about 10 minutes or so talking to chat, because I feel like I haven't engaged with chat a lot tonight. We've had so much to go through, man. Wild Wild Country, room to breathe on the state's northern fringes. A national landmark up against the state's northern border, Mount Calaga, if I'm saying the name right, offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. In the lush surrounding backwoods, hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. Ah, okay, I thought that'd be the Everglades. So we got something else knocking about. Cool visual. I like that a lot. We're talking Mud County, aren't we, by the looks of things? Nice chopper. You always get, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, you always get the chopper visual. You can never not have the chopper visual. Yeah, what does that say there? White wolf. So obviously we're going to be hunting. I thought I just saw a squirrel. And then this, that's a really nice visual. Again, it looks like another bike gang's knocking about. I was going to say, are these police cruisers? But I don't think they are. Oh man, look at that. If that is a genuine visual from a PlayStation 5 like screen cap, brother, what are we doing in 2025? That is ridiculous. Again, look at the reflections of the water. That's an absolute joke. Mountain lion or cat, whatever it is. That thing's gonna end up a statistic. Mental. Is this the last visual? It looks so. Flood gauge. Oh man, it's giving me this thing here. What's this place called? I'll just scroll back. Is it Mount Calaga? Mount Calaga. Apart from obviously those three visuals there, this is giving me sort of Red Dead vibes. You know what I mean? It's looking very similar to like Red Dead visuals, like the water, the reflections. Oh man, this thing is going to be so good. I cannot wait for this goddamn game, man. What have they done to us? And then this is the last visual. I like this because the last visual closes it, and then that's it. Coming May 2026. I love that. Right, team. So that is it. We've gone through all of that shit. We reacted to the trailer before, so obviously if you want to see us react to the trailer, go ahead and check it out on the channel. But this is just us basically reacting to what the hell we got on that website then, because that's taken a long time to get through, but we got so much. I mean, what do Rockstar think they're playing at? They didn't have to do this today. They didn't have to drop trailer. Let me just bring the microphone a little bit more close if I can do. They didn't have to drop trailer 2 and then 70 plus screenshots, characters, backstories, and then make it available to add GTA 6 on the wish list on PlayStation. But apparently they have done. Oh man, we are eating today, and we are eating good. We are eating good. I'm still in shock, if I'm being completely honest. I'm still in complete shock. I didn't expect this. Not only did I not expect this today, not only did I not expect this month, I didn't expect it next month. And I didn't expect this all coming on the same day. I thought trailer 2 was going to come on its own day. I thought they were going to stretch all this shit out. I thought they were going to pull scumbag moves. I'm still convinced I'm going to wake up tomorrow in my bowl of cereal, and all this is just going to be a fog memory. All this isn't going to be real. But apparently, you know, I'm pinching myself now. I'm not waking up. So, team, what I'm going to do for the last sort of 10 minutes of this stream now, we're just going to talk to chat. because again, I feel like I'm not really engaged with the chat a lot tonight because we've just gone through so much stuff. So we'll have 10 minutes talking to chat and then we'll see where we go. So Platypus, mountain lions can sound like a screaming woman. Would be awesome if they added that in. Oh God, that'd be harrowing. Oh God, that'd be harrowing. Can you imagine, like, if you don't have a vehicle and you're trying to make your way through Mount Calaga and you hear like a screaming woman and then you turn around, this mountain lion's just gunning for you. No, you can keep that shit. Sam Hauser, Rockstar Games. I don't want that, thanks. I don't need that. Oh, Colby Covers, awesome stream. Appreciate your friend, brother. HP Tuning. Dude, talk a lot and don't read comment. What? Dude, talk a lot and don't read comment. Hey, HP. You better watch them gums when you're talking shit. We've had so much to get through tonight, and I'm literally talking to chat right now, so up yours. You bum. Appreciate you stopping out nevertheless, friend, brother. Shay, what a beautiful info drop. See you in February. Well, hey, Shay, you take the piss. You take the piss. You got to think, when GTA 6 Trailer 1 first came out at the end of 2023, I bet a lot of people made that same joke. See you all in 2 years or see you all in a year and a half or whatever. And, you know, you make that joke and a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, piss take. If this game doesn't come out May 26, 2026, and it comes out more towards the end of the year, if they get a second big delay, there is a possibility we go over a year without anything now. God, I hope not. Today's been so good. God, I hope not. Oh, man, please don't say we're going to go over another year without anything. We can't. I'm going to be... Oh, man, that is gutting. Even to think about that. After today, after how good all this stuff we've got, I would be genuinely so gutted if they screw us over for the next year. Oh, man. Oh, please don't say that. Hayden, can't wait for the next stream, friend, brothers. I think it might be tomorrow, Hayden. Because normally we try and stream Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So it probably might be tomorrow, but obviously we'll have to think about it. There will be a video coming tomorrow as well, because I got some time tomorrow. So we'll have a video coming tomorrow, and then, yes, we'll probably be live streaming, but we'll have to figure out sort of like what's going on in regards to topics and stuff. But I appreciate everyone that stopped out tonight, man. We have done big numbers tonight. We've done... At one point, we were well over 200 people watching the stream. That's the biggest... I think, personally, that's the biggest number we've ever had on the live stream. I think possibly we went around 200 for the State of Play thing a couple of months ago. But the fact that we're live streaming, it isn't a live event. We'll just live stream and talk about all the GTA 6 news, man. I can't say I appreciate you enough. Everyone's been rocking with us tonight. Yeah, man. It's been a good day, hasn't it? I just cannot. I cannot believe we've got all this shit at once. Again, trailer 2 would have been enough. Trailer 2 was a brilliant trailer. People would have been talking about this trailer for months. They will be doing anyway. But the screenshots on top of all the stuff that we've just read through on the website, man, I've been giving this company so much shit for months. And they've mugged me off big time, and I'm so happy they have done. I'm so happy that they've called my bluff and other content creators' bluff as well, because it's not just me. Other content creators have been saying it as well. You know, it's scumbag moves. Why have we gone a year and a half? They've not even acknowledged it. And this now, brother, it's been a good day. That's all I'm going to say. It's been a good day. EMP Clapper, I never read that name before. Good to see you, friend, brother. You think they'll add plenty more car customization like Forza? Yeah, I think we're going to get a hell of a lot more customization in this game. Even look at things like I was saying before. Look at the different looks that Jason and Lucia have in these screenshots. Like at one point, Lucia's got dreadlocks. Jason's got like a bit of a shaggy beard, long blonde hair. And these are just screenshots, and those are customization on the characters. And we know that customization from characters has always been good with Rockstar. We know that customization on vehicles has always been good. So they're just going to elevate it. So yeah, I think customization in regards to vehicles, cars, boats, and all sorts of shit, I think it's really going to get turned up a notch. And I'm excited for it. Platypus, man, you were the first I thought about when I saw the announcement. You deserve it. Platypus, man, it's just... there's other games obviously we're going to play, without a doubt. This isn't like the be-all, end-all of video gaming, but it's just, you look back at what Rockstar have given us all these years, since Grand Theft Auto 3, you know the potential is there. You know how good they can be. And it's just, it sucks balls, doesn't it? When as a fan, you just want to enjoy the goddamn video game and you feel like you're being treated like a piece of shit because they just don't even acknowledge it exists for a year and a half. But today's been a good day. I want to stay as positive as I can do. Today has been a very good day, man. Right, your phone's about to die, broski. Good stream, I'm dipping. Right, screw you then, you mug. Can't find a phone charger? You little bum sniff. Nah, I appreciate you, right. We'll catch you in the next one. Mark T, good to see you, Mark. I think if we don't get pre-orders for Christmas this year, it's delayed again. Oh, brother, don't put that out into the universe. Trailer 3 late November, early December with pre-orders, unless it's delayed. Oh, shit. We're not even 12 hours removed from possibly the biggest dump Rockstar Games has ever given us for an IP. And Mark T is already here, pumping out the negatives, and he's talking about the possibility of Trailer 3 coming out at the end of the year, or delays. A true Rockstar Games fan if I've ever seen one. Hey, do you want a job at MCT? I think you'd slip right in there, Mark. I'm just, not only am I a bit too tired to go into the possibility of this thing getting delayed, the possibility of negatives, I just want to embrace the positivity as much as I can do, because unfortunately the worrying thing is, and I'm glad Mark T's actually mentioned it, because we might as well just mention this before the stream ends. The reality is, we all need right now, even if you aren't high on Rockstar Games right now, we all need to embrace this positivity. We all need to appreciate it, because it's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's going to wear off. I give it 2 months. And if we don't get anything in 2 months, more screenshots, more trailers, you are going to get people who are so thirsty, who are so just needy for this video game to see anything of it. They are going to start shitting on Rockstar again. They're going to start shitting on it all. I'm going to try and stay as positive as I can be. After today, I'm going to try and stay as positive as I possibly can be around this video game, because it just looks so bloody good. It's the big negative for me is the fact that they've dropped it, and at the earliest now, I know I have to wait a year to play the game. That sucks balls, man. That sucks absolute balls. But I know the negativity's coming. I know that people are going to be negative about this shit all over again. So I'm going to try and embrace the positivity as much as I can do. Zaggy Zag, thanks for the stream, brother. No, Zaggy Zag, I appreciate you stopping out, friend, brother. Appreciate it every single damn time. Shay, yeah, let's not lose sight of what they've done to us up to this point. Yeah, again, look, Shay makes a good point, so I might as well quickly mention that as well. I'm not sitting here saying forget the last year and a half. The last year and a half was a scumbag move from this company. Not dropping a few screenshots and saying, like, at the end of last year, what would have been so horrible, what would have been so difficult about dropping one screenshot about the Batista guy, one screenshot about Titty Mike, and one screenshot about Cal? What would have been the big issue about that? They've dropped it all now. There's probably going to be conspiracy theories for the next couple of weeks now as to why they've dropped it all now. Is there a worry of this? Is there a worry of that? Why didn't they drop it at the end of the year and all this other stuff? And we'll cross them bridges when we come to them. But I just think, you know, all the stuff they've given us today, they couldn't have given us a few screenshots at the end of last year. They couldn't have given us a few screenshots at the start of this year, just to kickstart the year off in the right way. There's just, I don't want to come across spoiled, but a year and a half of nothing. I just, like Dylan Barrett says, that's bone. Oh, Dylan. I've said every goddamn time. You say every single goddamn time. Rockstar are saying to us all right now, aren't they? New trailer. What do you think? That's a nice statement, but there's nothing. Impressive. But I can imagine Dylan's first view of this trailer. The trailer comes to an end. says the release date, cuts off, and Dylan Barrett just turns around in his little chair and goes, impressive. Very nice. Now let's see Paul Allen's card. Oh, good God, man, that is so funny. Real Kratos MCT, do you think them postcards could be part of the GTA 6 Collector's Edition? Oh, man, that'd be sweet. What a shout that is. That would be sweet if they would do that. I'm all for that. Outplays Games, yo, MCT, if you want to make me managing mod, I could turn on the slow mode for chat for you. Oh, Eric, it's all right. It's all right, Chief. I sorted it before, but I appreciate it anyway. Mark T again. Personally, I love the drop out of nowhere. Woke up, seen the notifications, got hyped. Best way to do it. All right, Mark, I completely 100% agree. I didn't understand why so many people thought this thing was going to get announced. Just because they announced Trailer 1, that made a bit more sense because it was going to be the first official look at Grand Theft Auto 6. But I said this months ago. I don't want to turn into, oh, told you so guy. But I said this a while back. Why would they announce every single drop? One, it heightens the possibility of it getting leaked. And two, you build the hype up. Imagine if they would have announced this a month before. If they would have announced this, what are we now on? 6th of May, so the start of May. If they would have announced this at the start of April, saying, not even if they'd have like mentioned the delay, if they'd have just said, keep your eyes peeled, at the start of May, we're going to drop trailer 2. Everyone would have set the bar so goddamn high, and there would have been some people that genuinely would have thought they were getting something else that they didn't get today, and it would have ruined their experience of today's trailer. The fact that they've cold dropped it out of nowhere, I think that's so much better for so many people, especially for me. I love it. I completely agree with you. Going forward, for me, they don't need to announce another goddamn thing. They don't need to announce anything. You cold drop everything. I think you've got your answer. I think you've got your evidence from today. You don't need to announce anything. This has been, today for me personally, and I'm assuming some people agree, this has been one of the best days being a Rockstar Games fan, being a GTA fan, right? We got so much today. We're going to be talking about this shit for months. This isn't one trailer. This is a trailer. This is 70 screenshots, new characters, backstories. Apparently, you can add the game to the wish list now on PlayStation. This past couple of days has been a mad ride as a Rockstar Games fan. But today, again, I'm just going to say it. Today's been a good day. Today's been a good day. Right, team. I'm going to start slowing this down now. So I'm just going to read the last couple of chats and then we're going to get the hell out of here. I think you can clearly feel my voice is packing up and I'm getting a bit knackered, to be fair. It is, what time is it now? It's 11:30 over here. So yeah, I'm going to read the last couple of chats and then we're going to call it a day. But again, we got a video coming out tomorrow. I don't know what video it's going to be. And then we're hoping we're going to live stream again tomorrow. But keep your eyes peeled. It'll either be 2 videos tomorrow. It might be 2 videos. Thinking about it, I might do 2 videos tomorrow because we've live streamed tonight, and then I might live stream Thursday. That might be better. So keep your eyes peeled. There might be 2 videos tomorrow, but regardless, you're going to get at least 2 lots of content tomorrow. You lucky bar stools. Right, I'm going to read the last couple now. So I've got Hayden, Eric, Shay, and Mark T. So those are the last comments I'm going to read. So if anyone drops a comment now, I'm sorry. I'm going to cover the chat up. So I'm not going to read any more after that. So please, no one send a donation because I don't want you to waste your money. We'll get amongst it. So where are we here? Platypus, do we just need to have a movie night where we watch American Psycho? Oh, man. Without a doubt. We will happily watch American Psycho together, all of us. Hayden, MCT, not a GTA question, but what do you think about Breaking Bad? I loved it, but I never watched the last season. And it really, really annoys me to this day that I never watched the last season. The reason I didn't watch the last season is because I got it spoiled for me. So I never went and watched it. But yeah, I love Breaking Bad. For me, it was one of the best things on TV, without a doubt. And I'm assuming you liked it because you asked the question. Eric Plays Games, I can agree. Share insanely fun and rewarding day. We will not see anything like this for a long time, if ever. Yeah, Share, I completely agree. This might be the biggest drop we actually, other than the video game itself, this might be the biggest drop we ever get around this game. Ever. This is going to be a day that literally people are going to talk about for years. And like, we were talking about literally yesterday. We were talking about all the stuff that dropped with Red Dead 2 and GTA 5. We never got a day where Trailer 2 dropped and then 70... Oh, sorry, we never got a day with Red Dead 2 or GTA 5 where a trailer dropped, 70 screenshots dropped, new character profiles dropped. We didn't get that. Today's been mad. Mental. Eric Plays Games. Great stream. Was looking forward to this stream. Oh, Eric, you little sweet talker. Appreciate you. Mark T, you can add it to wishlist. Just checked there. Yeah, people were saying this before, so apparently you can go onto PlayStation and you can add it to the wishlist. That is mental. You can add Grand Theft Auto 6 to your wishlist. Team, friend brothers, oi, listen to me carefully because this is how we're going to end the stream. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are closer to this game than we've ever been. We're getting there. Right, team, seriously, I am going to have to leave it there. Like I said, those were the chats that I was going to read, so I apologise if I've not read any more, but I've got the chat covered over now. So again, please, no one send any donations. I'm going to cut this stream off now. Oh, man. Friend brothers. It's been real. I've enjoyed this stream tonight, man. It's gone a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I weren't planning on going as long as I did, but we had so much. We had so much to read through, so much to get through. Appreciate every single person for stopping by tonight. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled. This isn't going to bring up OBS, is it, if I do that? Nah, we're all good. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled tomorrow. I think it's probably going to be 2 videos. I don't think we're going to live stream tomorrow. So it'll be 2 videos tomorrow, and then there'll probably be a live stream Thursday. But keep your eyes peeled, and we'll get amongst it. Right, you stay safe on those streets, you little punks, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.